tell you, bro. I can't wait to can't get right, get back.
I disagree that you believe that. I know that ain't
No,
a true
he
statement.
would agree with me this time. I guarantee you. Nobody want to watch football in snow. Actually, it's fun, though. I played in the snow. It was fun. And wasn't nothing cold about it. You know what? I just thought about something. The game that I played in the snow, it was warmer than when we played Army.
Mm-hmm. And I hated every single bit of Army. They'd have put me in the game, I wouldn't have been able to throw one pass. Mm-hmm. Not a one.
Not because you're from the South, but just because it's cold and raining.
And I'm not used to doing it. I remember, they practiced in that shit all week.
I remember we played, I think, Houston. It was our red shirt freshman year. We played Houston at Legion, and it was so cold out there, dog. It was so cold. It was miserably cold in Birmingham, Alabama.
Yeah.
It's cold, guys.
Yeah.
It's cold.
It happened.
Yeah. But I think when you're Houston and UAB, you're on the same playing field compared to
all I'm saying
Wisconsin
it was cold.
and UAB in the snow.
It was just cold.
I agree.
I lived up there 8 years. It'd be cold in Alabama. I walk outside and say, "Ooh, it's cold." I don't walk out and say, "Man, I'm from Wisconsin. Let me throw on a t-shirt." It's cold. 20 degrees is 20 degrees no matter where you go. You can be in. It's 20 degrees. They have a measurement for it.
Mm-hmm. What is Celsius or degrees? What is it?
Oh man.
Dummy.
Yeah, but what's the measurement you use?
Hey, listen. All I know is cold is cold, hot is hot.
I mean, I get that, and I agree with that. But I think that there are some people more used to the heat and some people more used to the cold.
Well, I think the thing that changes heat is the humidity. Mm-hmm. There's dry heat and there's humid.
Yeah.
I actually, because when people be like, man, Vegas, man, it's 112. It be hot.
That shit be sitting on your head, boy.
But
that sun right here, boy.
But I'd rather take the dry heat than the humidity. Humidity is way more dangerous than dry heat. We've had this conversation on here before.
I never ran in Vegas. I got to see it, but I that shit running in New Orleans, running in Birmingham, that shit's tough.
Yeah, because it's thick. But the air, it be 93, but the humidity be 199%. Mm-hmm. Nobody wants part to that.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. James Spann, holla at me, man. I'm ready to get on the weather channel and let the alert.
He almost got us last night. Nigga interrupted the game. I was like,
I'm telling you, he could have waited 30 more seconds. Huh?
Oh, shit. What's going on out here, man?
He could have waited about 32 more seconds.
A little hard rain.
But here we go. You're tuning in to the Dummies podcast. I'm Stock.
I'm Todd.
Booty, no joke.
And we back like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. It's episode 299. Yes, 299 consistent episodes from the consistent group. One away from 300. This is Sparta. 300 episodes is about to come down the pipe.
We got your mic. Come on over.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. If you sending gifts, man, please don't put them in the mail or come on, drop them off. Yeah, we accept liquor. We accept money and cash donations.
Right.
But y'all know what we do, man. It's Sunday. The lights is lighting. Dez is sweating over there. Who they arguing about nothing.
Stop responding.
Todd yawning and shit.
Todd been on my side today so far.
I don't need a friend. I ain't never needed a friend.
You just was asking for one.
No.
Can't wait till my boy come back.
I don't need a friend.
Can't wait till my boy get back and disagree with me.
Because I miss him. He likes to argue.
That ain't why you wanted him back, though.
Yes, it is. You wouldn't tell me why.
You wanted him to be on your side, nigga.
No, he wasn't going to be on my side about that.
You just said he was.
No, not about that.
You said, okay.
I'm talking about the element part.
Okay.
See? You know, who ain't listening? Who?
You just said I went.
You got the right headphones on
I wish my boy
today?
was here so he could be on my side. Is all I know.
Hey, you know how they be at the like UN meetings and stuff, and they be having like them little earplugs so they can hear the translation. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We might need to see what kind of language being spoken.
That nigga talking to me, ain't it? That nigga speaking to me over there.
Yeah, you might got on his headphones.
He might be in your ears the way it's going.
Nah, I hear clear. But man, we back in this thing, man, doing what we do. Like we said, we almost approaching 300. It's the episode after Christmas, the episode right before New Year's 2025. But where we at with it though, Hoop?
2025, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
DC Sparta.
Man, Christmas be coming and going.
Nigga, just now was Y2K.
So glad it's gone.
You glad or mad?
Glad.
Why?
Give my pocket some more rest.
I feel you, man. I kind of chilled out a little bit. This Christmas, I was a little sad when I saw some memories popped up, and you see the trees and the gifts and
that's why you always got to do that shit.
Spirit. Yeah. And I was a little sad that we didn't do it that way. You know what I'm saying? We did it a way. We didn't do it that way.
Yeah.
And that shit made me think immediately next year we got to do something to be in the spirit. Because that shit saddens you.
Yeah.
Well, not saddens you, but it's a mood, fool. It affects the mood if you're not in the
does.
actual spirit. And so I said to myself, based on that mood, I got to be in the spirit next year.
Yeah. Playing Christmas music helped me a lot.
Yeah, I played Don Trip.
Yeah. That explains it. That explains it.
Trip, man. But the week been cool, all in all, overall, man. The kids was cool. Going home this week, I'm gonna treat this like my Christmas. I'm gonna get to really spend some time with family, enjoy. We're gonna wear some pajamas for New Year's and just have fun and eating bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be my Christmas and my spirit.
What you trying to say?
What?
You get to really spend time with family. What we supposed to be?
Well, no.
Nah. My mama and daddy. Nigga. I really get to spend time with people I like. Fuck y'all niggas.
Nah. Moms, family, family, and you know how it be.
I had on PJs.
I enjoyed my boy party. We had fun. We had a blast, man. And that was the closest thing to the Christmas spirit that I had been in. And that shit was fun, man. Mom's trying to win all the money and then dip out on us. Nah, we told her. I felt bad when I went home. I was like, damn, did we scream on mama for trying to get all of the money and walk out the gate?
Probably.
We screamed though. We all screamed on her. You can't do that because she hit us. Like she hit us like 3 times. And she's like, I ain't playing anymore. Nah, you can't do that. It was that friendly.
And played again and won the second time.
Like you could quit, mom. Go on.
Yeah, you just good at this game.
But it was cool, man. I really did enjoy that, man. That put me in a spirit. In going back to your question last week, what puts you in the spirit? Those type of parties put you in the spirit.
Yeah, for sure.
So, but I'm going home this week to be in the spirit. I'm going home in the morning to be in the spirit again. The girl don't like when I do that and say where I'm going when we're in a pod. But Stock gonna look out for the house and shoot a nigga if you walk in. So.
Man, ain't nobody coming out there. That's my point, man. If they do smile you on camera, we pay all this money for this security equipment and cameras and shit.
We'll take all that shit so we can get all these.
Yeah. Man, I'm at that age now. I don't be like, if you pay the right people and you go do the right things, man, like it do hurt. Like you don't want that shit to happen. It's like, damn. But ching ching, ching ching. I'm finna get more shit.
Right. Yeah. Better shit.
I be wanting to ask you ain't see me in my 2025 shit.
I be wanting to ask her, who you think you Tony Braxton? Ain't nobody coming to him, man.
Like when the NFL nigga be playing the game and they go to
the Luca house 2 days. They went to Luca house yesterday.
Nigga might come in my shit and drop something off of me. Damn, bro, here go a TV. Bro. I felt bad.
Cook dinner for a nigga.
Little TV you got up there, man.
Look, you watching the phone on the wall.
Somebody coming in there, man. They just gonna steal a dog bed. That's it, man. But the dog, man, you can have that. But man, that's what my week been like, man. Looking forward to the new year, man. But we gonna talk about that. Hopefully, we're real festive for real next week.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have my 300 outfit on.
I want to talk about it. I want us to do something, a little different, but we'll talk about it. I don't want to bring it up on here. How was your?
He gonna forget
I'll talk about it now. Fuck it. Can't we record on like Saturday so that way we can really enjoy the party? Cause I gotta go to work Monday. I'm trying to enjoy the day, fool. I ain't gonna lie to you. Be honest with you. That's what.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Fool? I'm trying to get lit so I can just sleep all Sunday. That's how drunk I'm trying to get for 300 and have fun.
Okay. Like it.
So,
great idea. Sounds good.
Go ahead, talk.
Man, yeah, pretty good week, man. I hate I missed the festivities. That be the highlight of my, that starts my.
I was
run.
I was waiting for you the whole time too. I was like, Todd coming? What Todd at?
What Todd? I don't know. He said he was coming.
Yeah, got them youngins, and I went from the brain. Not Tatum, not Tatum. Like Taylor, okay, I can let her go upstairs and play with Logan. Nah, Tatum different. I keep telling you this. It's different from when we went swimming that time.
Well, let us figure it out.
That I'm telling you,
we gonna work with it, man.
Okay, all right.
We done been around some active kids, man. It's okay.
All right, but you hadn't been old around active kids.
So what? I'm gonna be like Todd, get her. That's all. Todd, get her.
Dummy.
But yeah, man.
She over there frying chicken. Todd, get her.
That nigga be into stuff, boy. But nonetheless, the girls had a great Christmas. I wanted to go home and present gifts to the grands, but I just sent the gifts because, man, I couldn't do it, bro.
That's what grands do?
Man, I couldn't do it. I just sent the gifts down. My sister came up and stayed with us for Christmas. But, sometimes the holidays in my crib could be like, on a sad side. As y'all know, my wife lost both her parents, so she got to kind of push through for the girls. But then, you know, when those downtime come, I got to kind of clock in now. But overall, man, it was a pretty good holiday season, to be totally honest. The only thing that I missed was the party.
Question:
you know,
is that a thing? I know it's a thing, but I've seen a lot of people say it. Once the leader of the family kind of goes, holidays are different.
Man,
isn't that kind of like that always happens? And so somebody else got to be that older person to start that new cycle.
And that's what we ended up going over her brother's house. He's the oldest of the three, so we went over there, and they kind of like what he does. He gets to play Santa Claus now. It used to be his dad, and the kids hand out the gifts when we exchange. So her brother stepped up, which is my brother-in-law, but you know, he stepped in just to make, you know, sure he had that tradition stand.
Yeah.
And it looks different, you know what I'm saying? The girls are now grown, you know what I'm saying? Like them niggas in college. So now Tatum and Taylor get to pass out the gifts, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of still going, but everybody got their own life now, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe next year,
you gonna be Santa?
Nah, he still get to do it.
Santa.
He still get to do it, but Chris and Kate, they like I said, they college students. All of them pretty much college. The only one that's not in college right now is Haley, and she's in the 11th. So you know, when them niggas go to school, they get significant others. They may want to go and do Christmas with them. You see what I'm saying? So it looks different, but they try to do their best to make sure that the tradition that they had prior to, they continue it.
And that'd be the key though. Like when the matriarch of the family like leave,
right?
It has to be somebody willing to pick up that mantle, because sometimes the matriarch can get people together without blinking,
right? Yeah.
Like it just natural.
You just know it.
All different families gonna come together for that person,
for sure.
Then when it splinters, like I don't fuck with him. I don't fuck with
him.
Man. I ain't going on that nigga out there. And it's nobody to necessarily hold it. And a lot of our generation be like, man, fuck them folks,
right? Yeah. For sure.
They don't always take the mantle to pull it together.
Right.
We just dealt with that this year. My aunt every year since before I was born, we would have a yearly Christmas party.
Yeah.
This year, she let us know last year, hey, we ain't gonna do it next year. I'm starting to get a little too tired. I can't really do all that.
All right.
We ain't getting together and putting that together.
See, somebody's supposed to take over the mantle.
Take the reins.
Somebody immediately supposed to be like, I got it. You know?
Right.
And it's crazy because I got like little cousins and stuff that I don't really know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of messed up. And like Logan don't know them, and Jordan may not know all.
I be feeling bad too, fool, because like when I go home, I don't go see my dad's side of the family enough.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of little youngers coming up, growing up. The new generations of Williams or different names based on their father that I don't know and don't get to see. Yeah. And I hate that because I don't want to get out of touch with them. So I'm making my duty.
And then it takes a lot of leg work to do, and it may seem strenuous on doing it. But when you do it and it comes out like you want it to come out, nigga ain't nothing like, ain't no feeling like
it's a memory, fool.
Yeah. Like, cause Facebook always will get you, bro. They always will get you, bro.
It got me about 6 times.
I think it was 2011. I think a memory popped up. My grandma, like it was their first time I hosted Christmas. It was the first time that I hosted Christmas. My mom, my grandma, my brother, my son, everybody came up for Christmas. And my wife took a video of my grandma dancing. My grandma gone. So a complete video that I completely forgot about. That shit popped up.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, bro.
Yeah. For mine it'd be Snapchat. Pull up the memory. But the only thing is, like, you know, nigga ain't been putting snaps on in about 2-3 years.
That's still a thing, boy.
Right, but it go back for 2014 to 2015 memories. On this day, 2016.
Right.
And they be like, oh shit.
Right.
But
I don't even have
but you're not
Snapchat
refreshing memories to it no more. And I don't really post on Facebook,
Right.
so. But if you go look at your Snap, it'll say on this day 2014,
right.
And they're gonna be a whole party from some shit we had.
Ooh, I don't even have the app on my shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I stay going to my Snap.
Yeah. For real, because I got mine popping up like notifications on.
We sound like old niggas. I got my notifications
January
on.
6, 2021. Something will pop up. Remember on this day, and then it'll take you back further on that day if you snapped on that day. But nonetheless, man, all that stuff is dope. being around family.
My Facebook popped up all y'all niggas Christmas pictures on like December 27th. When I took y'all.
Yeah,
pictures.
when you took. Yep. That popped up on my shit. That's what I'm saying. Like we at that age, bro, to where we are the ones that got to put that shit together.
We are the ones.
We are the ones that got to put it together.
We are the ones. We the ones. We the ones. We in charge of the shit.
We in charge
of this shit now.
We in charge of the
For
girl.
real. And the good thing about it, bro, like luckily we got the resources, the know-how, and to make that shit fun. Like you take what we already know and make it better. And it don't take a whole lot.
It don't, fool. It just takes us coming together and doing it.
That's it.
That's the main thing.
More
Is just
means of communication than they did.
Right.
He was doing that shit with
the only thing be different though. Or the only thing that be missing is the recipes to the dinners and shit. And now you have to kind of get
you pizza box ordinary. Y'all niggas ain't got the goddamn gumbo recipe like goddamn grandmama them.
Right. So that be the only thing that we were missing for Christmas, and Thanksgiving. But I mean, they managed to pull everything together, get together, have a grand time, and go home.
I can't wait to go home and request my mom to cook some shit. I can't wait.
That shit gonna be live.
Then I'm make the girl. Hey, you watching? Watching.
But yeah, man, that was my Christmas week. Oh yeah, I know you gonna get to it, but bruh, shout out Jordan. Shout out Jordan. I'll let you tell the world what it is, but shout out Jordan. Super proud.
I guess I got to now.
Yeah.
How you know I want to tell?
Because if you ain't, I am. But
how you know I want to do that?
I'm gonna tell
if you'd have been at the party,
man. Dog.
Right, you got a public. We got a party now. But dope week, man. Todd passed it to me. I felt it. Dope week. It's always cool. Like I said, my brothers and sisters we really only get together maybe once a year. But actually, we've been doing twice a year because sometimes for my brother's birthday, I ain't hit it last year. So this was my first time seeing them in a minute. It was cool. It's always cool to get together. And like I tell everybody, all my people usually be like, man, when your brother and sister come in? And then they come around. Right. And so it just naturally create like a little vibe or a party. So it was dope getting together and kicking it with them.
Your family a good time. I don't know what happened to you.
Man.
Nigga, I don't know what happened.
Who been nigga, I'm like the matriarch. Nigga, who been the king of the parties for all these years?
At least I'm the matriarch.
Yeah, nigga, I'm the friend matriarch. Nigga, who been the king of the party? Nigga, I put relationships together and shit at my parties. Nigga, fuck wrong with you? What else can't get right? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I've been doing this. But nah, like it's cool. Like
they call him Patriarch.
No. Oh yeah, because I'm a man.
No,
sorry.
Stop it. No, the name of this episode is the matriarch. He the matriarch.
Yeah.
That's why I said the matriarch.
I'm a patriarch.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. You said it, nigga. You cut
Hey, listen, catch that nigga there. Where the catch?
What you identify as?
Dummy.
I know what I was trying to say.
I know exactly what you were trying to say, and I know what you're saying. That nigga the matriarch.
Anywho, dope week though. I love Christmas. Everybody knows that. I don't think I was talking to somebody, and I know a lot of things change Christmas for some people, and I've had some of that happen. But for some reason, it's just the vibe of Christmas.
Yeah,
it's the Christmas tree, it's the decoration, it's the colors, it's the everything about Christmas. It feels great being able to put that shit together. And I do actually have a younger kid, so it still is dope, kind of putting it together. Right. This year, like Jordan actually helped this time, put stuff up under the tree now. Nigga, you had an age. Like, I was like, hey, come here. Come here, nigga, fuck that. Nigga, take this. And she, helped put shit up under the tree because, like, hey, that's a lot of shit to go down the steps. Right. But I don't know. I like it's crazy because I internalize stuff different because you go from being the kid that wake up and get to see it to now you the one that actually make it happen. Yeah. And I enjoy this side of it too.
Right.
I hate putting shit together though. That shit come all them stupid ass instructions and stuff. You got to just figure it out. But that was dope. We had the party. Everybody kicked it. It was cool, man. When your people mix in with your family, I like that because my friends get to kick it with my family, and to the point that the family and the friends are one. Right. Everybody look forward to seeing my friends. If they're not there, they gonna ask about them 300 times. They even asked about Little Ugly. Where the ugly boy at? I'm just kidding.
He ain't gonna like that.
I'm just kidding.
What did she really call me?
Handsome. What a handsome fella.
Nah, for real. What she said?
What that boy can't talk at? Stop, who the shit?
What she said for real? Like can't do right? What she said? It was wild, bro. It was real. It was really so wild.
Can't do right.
Can't do right.
Yeah,
I
that's
know
what
exactly who said that shit.
yeah.
'Cause she always messes that up.
What can't do right at? Sorry, man. That's what they say. I don't know. But nah, it was a good time. And then during it, like Todd alluded to, and like Huda said, Jordan Maida just came out of nowhere. I got accepted to Howard. So shout out to Jordan, man, on her big acceptance. That was one of the top schools on her list. And she did get accepted. We're gonna have to see who giving the money. They're a little stingy with the bag, so I might have to make a couple phone calls and see if we can, release some stuff. Shout out to her because that's a big feat.
Yeah.
Howard, the mecca of HBCUs.
Yeah.
No shout out to like not
That's a
shit
shot.
no
That's a
no
shot.
other.
That's a
I mean
shot.
that's what they call themselves, the mecca. Shit.
That's a
That's what they call
shot.
it.
Hey, so shout out to her, man, on getting accepted.
And them gonna be like, don't say that.
I don't know how to go. But yeah, it was a dope time, man. And I'm looking forward to New Year's. But it's like, man, that shit, you do all that prepping, you do all that decorating, all that stuff, and it just
It's over.
zoom by.
Right.
Family go back where they go, and then here we are. But it made me want to realize, like, I kind of want to go see my folks a little bit. Like, I want to go holler at my brother in D.C.
Yeah.
I want to go kick it with my sister in Wisconsin a little bit more. If I just pick a weekend just to go kick it with them and shoot the breeze, just to get out of town for a minute and go shoot out with them. I think I'm gonna try to do that in 2025. I don't know. Trump was talking about spaceships and shit coming. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck going down on 2025, but it's like Y2K. I don't know what's coming,
We don't know what's happening, but it's coming.
That's why I'm glad I get to go home and hang with my sister, man, because she had 98,000 minutes listened to of music, which means she has a good time. Killing Todd.
Yeah.
So
Dogging me out.
She got to come take me somewhere. I need to go see where you listen to all this motherfucking music at. DJ sister.
Hey, I'm telling you, my minutes. Next year, man, I'm gonna be up there.
Gonna be in the conversation.
5 to 12.
Ooh, no, boy.
Yeah, you gonna be in the
I
conversation.
got tunes now, cuz. But yeah, man, that was all dope, man. And again, looking forward to episode 300. I was telling people we approaching 300. That's a big feat. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to y'all boys. We'll do all this next week, but just a testament of the consistency that y'all put into the game, man. We don't take no days off for real.
And I lost in the championship. That was fun too.
What the
The cup pick 'em up a game for Christmas. I made it to the championship though, baby.
Yeah, but
she won because she was in the South and the weather was better for her.
and you had home field advantage, nigga.
I'm gonna say no, and I'm gonna make a bad good argument. She a lady, her knees probably better. She bent down and she got it better. Quick, you know what I'm saying? Ladies got good knees, better knees than us old niggas.
Yeah, man. Go on to the next.
Did y'all see? I want to ask y'all. We are getting older.
Yeah, my knees.
And we are starting to think about things a little different. But Charles Barkley put out a statement, and he said, Christmas. He said, Christmas now is a bunch of poor people spending their last dollars to make the rich richer. Charles Barkley believes Christmas is a big waste of money.
Yeah.
Thoughts, opinions?
I see what he means because we are spending our last dollars, and like Todd said, it's gonna save my pockets. That was his statement specifically about that, and that money that's in our pockets, it is going to those rich people. But that's not why we do it.
No,
we doing it for our kids and for our families to have fun, to enjoy stuff, man. We spend a whole year working and working real hard and to
is that to his point though? You spend a whole year slaving, working to.
But we're doing it at the end of the year to make our people happy, not to make them richer. We get that it makes them richer, but that's not why we're doing it.
So is he saying like maybe that's sending the wrong message?
I don't think so. Like, I think we need a time to celebrate, even if we call it something else or do it for some other reason. I think if we're gonna work all year and work real hard, we're still gonna find some time.
Man, I don't look at Christmas.
It's like an anniversary.
Yeah,
we work.
I'm gonna tell you one of the things that
I
I was proud of. I had been talking to Jordan a little bit about doing for others,
right?
Like nobody has expectations. You're young yet. You know what I mean? So nobody thinking that you finna come out the woodwork with it. But if you think about it, it's cool to get somebody a little Christmas gift or a little, like you don't have to go all out. And this year she got like everybody Christmas gifts. And it was kind of dope.
It's good. That's cool.
I enjoyed that.
Right. And see, man,
I got my socks too.
You gonna get that. You gonna get a tie in the summer.
Socks.
You know you don't want ties. You gonna get a tie. You just wait. It's coming.
Got my t-shirts.
Yeah.
She gonna think she can convert you. If I get my daddy a tie, he gonna start wearing them.
Right.
Watch.
What you was about to say, Ty?
But nah, man, I don't look at it like that. Like, yes, okay, I made sure that my kids have gifts. It's not just about spending money. When them niggas woke up that day, them niggas was happy as fuck.
It's the excitement.
It's the excitement in them niggas getting up. Man, Taylor woke up at 6:30, bro. She was gunning down the highway to go see what Santa Claus bought her.
Yeah.
I ain't tripping that I ain't getting the credit
Daddy
for
Claus.
it. Right. Like, like that ain't what the smile and the excitement that my kids had is what I care about.
It's the nostalgic.
That's
live to me.
Maybe his kids are old and he like, fuck that shit now.
But he's in a different position to then. If that's what you think, then go make your kids that. Then go buy him some land.
But two parts to it. Like what Dad said. We do like I do know for some people, and I've had conversations with different people that sometimes it do put a lot of pressure because maybe I don't have enough to buy that kind of gift that I want to give, or maybe I took care of this,
right.
and some kids may not understand not having nothing under the tree.
Yeah,
like or maybe if you get 2 gifts, and you know maybe the year before you got 15 gifts, it's like
why ain't get 15 again?
Yeah, and maybe they feel let down. So I think it's still important that even if it's a year where you give a lot, you do need to teach kids that it's not necessarily about just how much you get, or which it's just the thought that counts, or
I think we've done a good job of that because I think that our kids are seeing that the older that they're getting, the gifts is less amount of gifts under there, but those gifts that you're getting, it may cost a little bit more money.
Right.
However, it's fewer.
Yeah,
it's fewer.
Well, yeah, because like Logan can get 100,000 because that coloring book 32 cents,
right?
And you get some chalk that's $1 and some. But shit, nigga, Jordan, you want $100 sweatsuit, nigga? Fucking
$300 Yeezys.
Man. Shit, man.
This ain't a baby doll, you know that, right?
Yeah,
this is 18 baby dolls.
Yep.
So
it's that, and then just mixed in with what Charles Barkley saying, like, or what Todd kind of said, like, I don't need the credit. Like, I feel like it take away from the nostalgia part of it if I start telling you, oh, I got this gift. I don't give a fuck that they think.
Does it
bearded white man did? I don't care. Like it's part of the go to sleep. They gotta go to sleep. They get excited, just like Elf on the Shelf. They think that shit really like going. It's a innocence about it, and it's cool to let a kid stay a kid. Because when you get our age and you do really gotta worry about that shit, it's not fun no more.
That's what I was about to say. Like, is there a transition period? Because at some point they gotta understand that hey, you gonna be Santa.
Man, listen.
Well, yeah, but when it's time, like they only get. If you think about it, when a kid born, they don't understand that shit at 1 and 2. Mm-hmm. Maybe 2 they started, but they ain't gonna remember it. But about like 4 and 5, they start knowing exactly what's going on, and that window only for a few years. After about 10, the gig probably up,
right?
And you got the rest of your life for them to know who the fuck gave it to them. It's okay with letting them kids believe that.
Man, there's nothing. Man, okay. Me and Taylor wrote I let Taylor write the letter, putting them cookies out in milk. I had to. I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm the man.
Don't say you had to, nigga. You enjoyed it.
Right. That's all of that shit. That's nigga, like all of that stuff I enjoyed. I don't give a like all of that stuff, man. Like we just talked about getting together in the holiday season. You around your family, you around your people. Like that's a good feeling. That's a good fucking thing. Why the hell? It don't matter if I bought my kids gifts. Goddamn, like that's a part of it. That comes with it.
Ty was in a baby Santa like chocolate chip cookie.
She asked. No, listen. She asked.
He don't know those sugar cookies.
Look, fool. Yeah. Like, if I gotta be the winner, let me get what I want.
He like chocolate chip, baby.
She asked. She was like, "Daddy, is Santa real?" And she went and Googled the shit. Mm-hmm. This nigga 9. So you know what I'm saying?
What did it say?
That's what I want to know.
Yes, I was like, well, yeah,
good because we didn't. Goddamn, fuck wrong with you? Santa's not real. I slash shit. I Google.
Right. I was so scared that she was gonna come back and say no, but it did say yeah. She was like, because we didn't get to go and see Santa this year. Nigga work all the time, and she cheer. So the schedules didn't align for us to go to the mall, see Santa Claus, And then sometimes Santa ride around in our neighborhood on the fire truck.
I thought you were about to say in the sky.
No, on the fire truck.
He was pointing up.
So they'll ride around the neighborhood, and that's how she saw him last year. Like, that goes Santa. He just coming around, and he coming soon. So
my brain
all
weird.
of that shit, like that shit matters, dog. Like,
since we're not talking to kids, my brain weird. With Google saying that make you question Google?
no, Google had to have known.
To say yes.
Yeah. Google had to have known, like, the kids finna start asking this question. So
What if Todd Googled that shit? Todd.
that big gonna probably say Saint Nick is supposed, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what kind of creation they nigga gonna come up with, but yeah, fool, like, man, nah, don't spoil my kids' innocence. Yeah, like, nah, man, let them niggas have their fun.
Let them
right
learn
now.
life.
Yeah,
and
They gonna grow up.
I just feel like it's enough stuff in life,
Right, dog.
To be. We had that conversation. We were talking about when they say stay a kid while you're a kid, because you
Bills,
start
baby.
thinking about all them bills and
Hell
shit
yeah.
you really gotta pay. So like, yeah, you be making them toys happen and all that shit, but you be thinking like, boy, I gotta pay this goddamn tomorrow.
Right.
But that shit still do.
Right, hell
Hello,
it be little shit too.
it's Big Santa.
right. Goddamn.
At our age, Big Santa collect. Goddamn it, he don't
Yeah.
give shit. So yeah, let them kids enjoy that.
Shit gonna be in your credit karma.
Who? I got a study for you.
What we doing?
It say a study has found that husbands may be a bigger source of stress for women more than their children. According to research, the average mother rates her stress at level 8.5 out of 10 with their significant other.
Compared to with their kids. I would love to know what's the reasoning behind that. Now, I'm not going to agree or disagree because niggas be stressful too. Like, niggas, we be stressful.
Well, they said stuff like
Some niggas be stressful.
They said stuff like helping with household chores, helping lessen the load and stuff create stress, and a lot of men aren't helping to contribute to it. They're adding to it.
That's hard. I mean, I get that, and that's cool. But you know what? If you got kids in there, they probably the ones making you do them household chores.
But they're excited to clean up little Dolly spill
milk juice.
But if you got
I
them,
just put my drawers in the hamper. All you gotta do is put my drawers in the hamper.
you know, like, oh, look at the little mess Johnny made.
So that's why
Would you do it?
I think you're picking and choosing if that's the case. If you got to clean up for that kid, you got to clean up for me, but you get mad for me doing it, and I get it because I'm grown up and I get it.
It says the study highlights that while children bring their own challenges, husbands often contribute to stress by not sharing household duties equally. Many women feel that they are managing not only their children's schedule, but also the responsibilities that come with their partner, leading to them feeling imbalanced and frustration.
Holla at me when that kid pay a light bill.
They often feel unsupported, adding to their mental stress of their daily lives.
Holla at me when that kid pay a light bill for their own.
But they
soccer
say
practice.
it's not about money, that's monetary stuff.
I mean, but that's when you say they're not helping around the house. To me, that's helping around the house. That's all I'm
gonna be honest. I don't like.
That's helping around the house, fool. I get
that
it.
ain't the girl life. Like, I just don't. I do the things on that list. Like,
and I do some things.
I
wash the clothes, nigga.
Like,
you
shit,
know?
my nigga.
Like, I'm gonna get a girl her credit. The girl does a lot around the house, fool. She does a lot. She does the cleaning, the sweeping, and the cooking, and the cleaning of the kitchens. But I do some little things as well, like I kill bugs for you. If I want to take my credit somewhere, I'm gonna take my credit somewhere. I kill a bug. No, nigga, I wash the clothes, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I will not many men wash clothes.
I kill bugs.
Hey man, that's big.
Who did the bugs slay?
Yeah. No. Okay, I make sure the roof gets fixed, nigga. I make sure the guy.
I'm just saying the first thing you claim was the bug killer, nigga.
Hey man, because
far more to kill bugs in there.
That's a
That
big
nigga
one.
start a business. Who did the bug slayer?
That's a big one. Go get them kids to kill them bugs.
Who did the bug slayer?
But it's stuff like
The
that.
bug
So
slayer,
I think
so
it goes both ways, and I just think that some people pick and choose their battles of what they want to be mad about.
Bruh.
I really could get into this, but I don't
Get
want
into
to.
it, man.
Yeah,
Come on, what we got to do? We ain't got what we
I
got to
don't
do.
want to go here.
I don't mind.
I mean,
I want to talk about it. Let's talk.
I just think it's like you said, it's picking and choosing. Like I get it. I do actually believe that there are a lot of men who don't understand how much the household stuff contribute to women's stress. Like cleaning up, cleaning up after the kids, cleaning up after your grown ass, cooking for you, all that different stuff can definitely enhance stress. But I think that sometimes too that either men voluntarily do it and help, or even if they ask, hey, you okay? You need help with something? And then they get no. Like you get penalized for
That's
that.
what I was about to say.
Like you'll get like right now the comment's gonna say, why do I have to ask you? But it's like
don't
if I'm
sometimes.
already voluntarily helping, but then I'm also coming out, hey, I know we got this coming up. How can I help you?
Right.
And let me
I'm
let me-
offering a solution.
Let me respond to that. The girl was cooking Christmas dinner. I walked on her, hey, you need me to help with anything? Nah, I like to be in here by myself. But you know what some people will do? Some women will do? You got me here cooking for Christmas. Oh, goddamn,
Or pick up the phone and say, this nigga just came in here and asked me how to help. Nigga, don't you see the goddamn couch with the pillows on the floor? No.
Yeah.
It's your kitchen. This is your kitchen. What you need me to do in your kitchen?
I
got it.
Tell me, God, leave something for me to do.
That's what I'm saying. I want to know who's out of the net that list, and it's cool. I like it, but
Amen.
like,
Amen. The study has spoken.
Yeah,
Well, no, the
that's
study
crazy.
What's they got numbers in like percentages of how many say it?
Oh no, I didn't say.
Because I'm saying like I feel like there are some people who say that, and then there are some people who feel like the kids are the bigger burden. Women, if there's
No, I think
so. It goes.
I actually believe this study, but because I feel like kids are looked at different than significant others.
right, for sure.
You're a
And we know
grown
that.
man. Get your drawers out the floor. No,
like in our world,
my drawers.
We're
out the floor.
supposed to know
world,
better.
I feel like the kids get passes that the
We can't
significant
have,
others
right.
don't get.
Right.
That's true.
I also think it's crazy, like the dynamic of the differences between the two. Like they really, like you were saying, they really see that chore shit as like that's hard to them. Like that's real hard. But when we offer to do it or we do it, and they see how easily we get it done, like we might throwing the clothes in the washer, then goddamn putting the dishes in the dishwasher, and then sweeping the kitchen floor. 30
It's
minutes.
all about.
I think it's the
more
way
so-
it's
all
perceived.
day.
right.
I also want to know if it's like baby kids or teenage kids, because them women be mad at them teenage kids for not cleaning the kitchen, cleaning the room, sweeping the floor, picking up whatever, thinking that
I think that shit all perspective because like it's like you can get bent out of shape about the teenage kid not doing it, but if you don't feel like doing it, then it's okay.
Right.
So they had the same stress with yourself as well, right? If that's the case.
I'm stupid. I hate when I don't wash these dishes.
Right. I'm
Wake your motherfucking ass up at 3:00 in the morning. Goddamn.
I'm trash when not getting up and cooking breakfast.
Yeah,
What
so
happens though, dog? Like I think it's just time management that leaves them stressed. I think sometimes with the chores and stuff.
The study don't say that.
Sometimes,
Some-
but
like-
but some could be very good at managing time.
That could be.
I just think that sometimes, man. Like I just think that sometimes there has to be a boogeyman, and unfortunately, we are.
Well, the boogeyman. Are you
We
right?
the big bad wolf.
Right.
Goddamn it!
Like-
The way it is now,
Right.
It's easier to pick at and find the negative things
With an
that
easy
we
target.
don't do.
Well, is it okay
versus
for us
the
to come on
positive.
here and say
With
no?
the
That's
easy target.
no. We're not. That's not okay. I don't like that.
What? Not
To
long
be
like
the
what?
boogeyman.
Nobody wants to be the boogeyman.
Nobody wants to be the
Then we
boogeyman.
need
Hey, my
to
boy,
say
my boy
that.
say nobody care about us
Right.
from
He don't be
this
lying.
date into this date.
Yeah,
Right,
y'all
for
niggas
sure.
need to care about us. Studies. Nigga,
Right.
nigga, we don't want to be the boogeyman.
well,
We are not the
Who?
boogeyman.
I got another study for you.
God damn it, man. I'm tired of you.
It takes men 43 years to reach full maturity compared to 32 years for women to reach full maturity. A UK study shows.
What is full maturity?
Yeah.
Like I want to know what they mean by what's full. You know, because I felt like I started
says-
like food. Like let's.
I'm going to get you. The research found that 80% of women perceive men as retaining childish behaviors, such as wanting fast food and video games well into their adulthood. Additionally, studies say that women often assume the role of the primary decision maker in relationships, with many feeling that they need frequently to prompt their partner to act their age.
I don't feel like in my life that was the case.
Good thing that shit say the UK. That shit is not America.
Hell no, nigga. Like in my life, food,
For real, goddamn.
food. I look at like, and we talk about it all the time. Us here, like in our past, like shit, we at 17, 18 years old, we went on our own to go be men.
Professional life.
And we in a lot of the
okay.
women we met was their daddy paid for this, their family paid for this, their whoever paid for this until they were nigga at 17, 18. From then on, We've been on our own.
And that's
So
what-
I don't agree with that for me.
So, like you just said,
But
let's say 7.
you a video game playing that nigga.
And I paid a bill to get that motherfucker too.
Nigga, that's recreational, nigga. What the hell you talking about?
I think this is another thing of perception.
Yeah.
Perception versus maybe so much the reality. I do think that men do mature a little slower than women, but I also think that the things that they would consider mature is just men. It's banter. It's that banter shit that men tend to do when they get sorry.
Right.
Like
I mean, there's a
it's-
lot of immature women too, though. Like, just point it out. Like, don't put it all on us. Like, and I feel like
Take your lick, nigga.
no.
You
'cause
immature fuck, nigga.
I'm not.
You ain't 43 yet. You ain't mature yet, nigga.
I'm not.
It's okay, Hootie.
I ain't on apply to me. Because
Yeah.
I think that we all are immature in ways, but I think I'm mature.
I tell you about the time me and
faster than
K.
I
Guerrero
had to.
playing the game. Y'all still do that? No, man. We just kind of
Put it in my pocket. Yeah,
nigga put the joystick in their
I'm
pocket.
playing the game.
Dummy.
It's a stress reliever. I'm playing the game. But I think it's to each his own, and I just think it goes both ways. I've seen immature women. I've seen immature men, and age didn't matter, and age did matter. So it goes either
I'm
way.
trying to argue with the study, bro.
That's what the study's for.
That shit
Engaged
is
with the shade room,
crazy.
Very immature.
And don't give me no UK studies, nigga. This is America, Jack.
I'm just giving it. It was on
This
Black
America,
Millionaire.
America Jack.
America.
Yeah, I just think that.
And is that changing? Because I think that nowadays that's seeming a lot different.
No, it actually probably worse.
Yeah.
I think like, but to your point of what you said, I do think that like, again, it's just about perspective because I think sometimes the things that we do aren't seen as much.
You ain't got a Lambo, nigga?
Nah, I don't have
28?
I got a house.
You ain't got a Lambo at 28?
Nah, I got a house.
You ain't got 30K to
I
blow
ain't
on
trying to
either?
fuck with nobody, but they say by 2030, 60% of people won't be able to get a house. I got a house. So, but what I was trying to say though, I think that some of the things that we do sometimes is unseen, and it's not as forward, and so you don't see the things that we do until we're not doing them, or till the nigga gone, and then you realize how much of a
Vital piece.
that
he was.
that they played.
Right.
And so I think that's going back to this study and the previous study. I think that's what happens a lot with some of the things that we do. And some of the things that we do, you can't take credit for. You're not supposed to take credit for it.
It's like we said a couple weeks back. You ain't got to give me credit for it. Don't discredit my shit.
That's the main
Just
thing,
don't
fool. Like
discredit my shit.
we get a lot of discredit and not
Right.
enough credit.
Like you're killing me. Like my nigga. Never mind. Like
Hey man, I ain't
Who
gonna be the
said
only
get
one.
it out, nigga?
Yeah, nigga, I ain't about to be the only one on here, but like we don't get enough credit.
Nah,
and get all
because
the
I don't
discredit.
care for the
Y'all
credit.
niggas ain't
but
gonna help
I
me
don't
out.
ca-
I'm about to be quiet over here.
I don't care for the credit. I do care for you telling me that what I do ain't shit.
So I got-
It means nothing because
My thing is
like
do you want to do what I do then? You want to switch roles? You
Man.
wanna do what I do?
I got a new
and
question.
I ain't even a gender roles guy, but it's just certain things that I ain't gonna look for you to do.
Well,
Like if your car need an oil change, I ain't gonna say go get your motherfucking oil change.
Mm-hmm.
It's just certain things that I'm going to do that you ain't gotta do. Don't discredit that I took your motherfucking car to get an oil change. Don't act like that. Don't
You a
mean
man,
nothing.
that's what you supposed to do.
And see, that's the discredit. You're a woman.
What you saying?
You supposed to. No,
That's
no.
why I ain't gonna lie. That's why.
I would just stop there. Yeah.
Your intuition ain't.
Oh no, I ain't getting in trouble with that no more.
Where your good intuition at?
Nah,
Hold on,
no,
say that again.
Your good intuition. They say
No.
shit like that. Well,
no.
Oh, you must have got in trouble.
Won't get me.
You won't
Must've
get
got
my
in
boy
trouble.
no more.
You must have got in trouble.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like I ain't never been a
Well,
gender
I got a
roles
question.
guy
I got a
because
question.
I go in that bitch and watch Taylor hair, and I literally just went and sat with Taylor to get a hair braid.
And I think that's
Like,
the
does
thing
it
that
change a little bit now?
I think that's the thing that that people when they go back, because in class, I told y'all in class every Tuesday night I go to the class with a group of men, and they were showing us this picture from the 30s, and it was a man holding a baby, and he looked so uncomfortable holding, like he didn't know how to hold it. He was
Right.
just, you know what I'm saying? And they was like, what does this picture say to you? And then they showed a man in like 2020,
Yeah.
and looked like he knew how to
Whipping
do
that shit,
everything.
right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Because those are slight roles that like even the percentages, these national stats that come out. Back then, I think it was only like 2% of men knew how to change a diaper, whereas now 89 to 90% of men know how to change diapers.
I
They're more
changed
hands on.
I changed the hell out of some diapers.
Yeah, they more hands on with stuff.
Kids.
So. But that shit is so regular and embedded in life that maybe that
You got to
goes
kinda
without thinking about.
But my thing was, I was about to ask, does that change a little bit now? Going back to, do you want a little credit for what you do?
I mean,
I do. I'm sorry. Fuck it. I want a little credit for
thank
what
you.
I do, fool.
That's acknowledging that I did it.
I'm
and
no
that's
longer-
saying you did something for me that I don't have to do.
I'm no
a
longer-
simple thank you.
Credit,
Thank you.
credit is what for me. What Todd said.
Just thank you.
appreciation.
Yeah,
Just
right.
thank you.
And so
I
that's-
appreciate it.
Right.
That's it.
You got to throw a parade.
Exactly.
Just be like, thank you.
And I agree with
That's
that.
something that I don't have to do.
It will. It will. Like
I
I'm
was
at that
trying to
point.
tell-
I want thank yous. I want call me. Hey, thank you for this. Thank you for that. Thank you for this. You know, I want those things because like
It does motivate a nigga to do more of it.
yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
So I want the credit. I'm sorry if that's what we consider credit. I want the credit for it. The acknowledgement, I'll say.
Yeah, acknowledgement.
And
Let's
Ty, I
just
don't
call
care
it.
about gender roles neither, bro. But
Right.
until you discredit what I'm doing, then I'm asking
Right.
you, you want to do what I do then?
I'm a gender role nigga in some aspects. Fuck what y'all talking about. Granddad taught me well, nigga.
You want to get out?
Granddad taught me well, nigga. Fuck y'all.
Granddad
Fuck y'all nigga talking about this. Gender role.
I'm gonna get it done, nigga. Like whatever we gotta
Whatever
do,
we got
to
to
get,
do
it
to
done,
get it done.
That's how I'm on, and I'm not really tripping off of what we got to do to get it done. Let's just do it.
Exactly, man.
That's how I
I
feel.
eat damn pancakes in the morning.
Man.
You gonna cook them? She gonna cook them? Y'all
I
gonna
gotta
cook them?
cook them, I'm gonna cook them.
Whoever.
I
Yeah.
just want them.
We gotta eat.
Yeah, we got to eat.
Yeah, we got to live. We got to eat. So whoever got to do it, just do it. I thought that was the beauty of partnership.
Partnership. Yeah, that's what it is.
Especially if it ain't nothing. Especially if it ain't nothing crazy. Like I'm a gender role nigga, but it gotta be something neutral that I don't care about. Like the pancakes, I don't care. But the man should be in charge of making sure the roof gets replaced.
Let me pop the game.
You know, so it's gender roles still, but it gotta be to an extreme of gender roles.
Let me pump the gas, baby.
Like I ain't gonna have my wife out there with the contractor making sure the roof.
For
gets-
sure you're not.
Right.
But we know you're not going to do that.
And I'm
That's
with
what
you
saying.
on that. But I look at it like everything can't be set because, nigga, what if her first cousin nigga is a roofer? Man, let me call Dunn. I'm gonna call Dunn and tell him we need, you know what I'm saying? Then
him and
she
tell-
in charge.
Call him and tell him come talk to me though.
Dunn, our roof broke. All right, I'll be over there. You probably already fuck with
Then you
Dunn.
put it on down then. I feel you on that. Then that's different. Then that's cool.
Well, that's all I was saying. Like to me, we like roles and preset rules is kind of crazy because life changed so much.
Man, what you
life
say?
is always evolving. So like to me, everybody got to play guard. Everybody got to play center. Everybody got to play forward. Everybody got to play point guard. I'm
Oh,
with who
yeah.
I do feel that the man should take the initiative over some of those things.
Right.
But say sometimes maybe life called for that nigga not to. I don't know. I don't know, but you got to be flexible. Like I said, whoever got to get it done, let's get it done.
And some of you niggas is just junky, dirty ass niggas.
You right. He
No good, rotten, sorry ass niggas. I know what you're talking about. Nah, I'm with you.
You about to sit down in your room.
That shit that struck a nerve about it. Some of you niggas stink.
Nigga just say that some of you niggas just lousy. That is true. Some of y'all just lousy, I guess. Kodak Black. He dropped another album, Gift to the Streets. Just randomly popped it out, dropped it. Did y'all have a chance to listen to it? And if so, what was the thoughts?
Shouts out to Kodak and putting cash money on that thing. He got BG on there,
Juve.
Juvie on there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got the streets on there. So shouts out to Kodak. I like it. He got C Murder on that thing.
Did this drop
Raw
Friday?
49.
We could tell C Murder.
He had Raw 49. He just went New Orleans crazy.
He went
actually.
straight New Orleans, and I like it, man. Shouts out to Kodak for
This
that.
drop
man.
Friday?
Last week.
true.
It been a week.
It was Friday.
Not yesterday.
It
Not
dropped-
2 days ago. A week ago.
Yeah, it dropped a week ago.
Prior to.
Yeah,
No,
not 2 days ago.
because we no, it had
It probably been a weird day, but it wasn't this.
it was
Friday.
weird. Yeah, it might not.
Because I
been
listened
this-
to it. I listened
was
to it at work.
Thursday.
No, I listened to it at work.
It was Thursday. He didn't drop Thursday because it was on Christmas. You can look it up.
Let me see.
I listened to it before Friday. I know
As soon as I sent it in that DM, that's when he just dropped.
in the DM.
But anywho,
But
did
it
you have
was
a
cool,
chance to
man.
listen
I
to
didn't
it?
listen to it.
It was cool. I liked it. Kodak. I like Kodak because he makes. And we've been saying it. He makes music very well. I like that he tapped into New Orleans real heavy.
Yeah, he dropped it on Christmas on December 25th.
So that about 5, 6, 7 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it was a cool project. You know, it was a cool project. I don't even know what to say about Kodak anymore to say that I want my boy to get right and to get well, because maybe to him he's well. I don't know. But he's been putting
Some
out good
people say
music.
they think he playing.
I don't know what
Like,
he's doing.
like think that he putting on a little bit more than what it really is. I don't know. I don't think so. But the
I don't
album,
think he playing.
about the album itself, I liked
think he
it.
playing, yeah.
I don't think it was as good as the one before, but it was solid.
Yeah,
I
you can tell it was just a product that was put together.
Yeah, and Kodak just great at making music. Like I've been saying that for years on here. He one of the best right now at making music. He don't miss really on albums, and he know how to make music. But it's the personal stuff. I hope my boy can get what he need. You know what I mean? But he definitely golden when it comes to making music.
Damn, I missed that one though, because
Good, you got something to listen
Yeah,
to.
you got time.
You
got
I
time.
don't enjoy it. I like how I just keep saying though. I like how BG sounded on the whole. And
BG did sound good on that first song. I can't think of which one.
Yeah, I feel like, and the reason being is because I feel like some of the older niggas, you know, some of our legends, if they would get with some of these young niggas and just let them give you a beat.
Yeah.
BG, don't get it twisted. The shit he been dropping been kind of trash. But his bars ain't necessarily changed. The reason why it's trash is because them
They be picking the
bullshit-ass
beats. They be picking the wrong
Shouts
beats.
out to C Murder sounding like 2002.
I give him a little
like
bit
it.
of different
No,
past.
that's why I
yeah,
like
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I like what I just like to hear him, fool. I'm glad I got the opportunity to hear him and for somebody to tap in with him. And so I ain't worried about
I keep
that,
telling
fool. I'm
y'all
just glad I get to
all the
hear him.
time. If in order to enjoy music now, and I'm not trying to say you gotta excuse it, but you gotta enjoy it for
Who it is, what it is.
what it is. It's almost like watching football now and going back to, man, I wish they would get in the wishbone. They're not getting it. But this is a beautiful style of football if you watch it.
Fool, I would actually say I loved, was it Army or Navy?
Navy, run the shotgun.
I love that shit.
Right. It's true.
That shit
But that's what I'm
nostalgic.
saying. Like, but some people, I can't watch this crap anymore.
This is good. It ain't
and
for
then
you.
you miss
You
the beauty of it. Sometimes these niggas gonna be offbeat. That's
And
what they do.
if-
But if you listen to what they saying, they are saying some live shit still.
And when they said, slap the shit out of a bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, like for instance with Big Zai, what's his name?
Boss Man D.
Yeah, they keep fucking with him about his rap style, but then when he rapped on that East Coast beat, the nigga can rap.
Yeah.
These kids can, some of them, not all of them, some of them can actually rap. They just, that's their style.
Yeah.
They looking at analytics. They know that. Bitch, I'm a winner. Bitch, he know that shit.
Yeah.
Them plays, nigga, he gonna keep doing.
Yeah.
So shout out to Kodak. Yeah, Tug, go check it out.
Yeah.
Dunn Trip dropped his 954th album.
Yeah.
I forgot what was the, I don't know what the name
Christopher
was.
season 4.
Christopher season 4.
It's some real good music, man. Fool, I
Yeah.
put it on in the house and blasted it, and Warren in there. So he was like, "Oh, this man talking about some life," and I'm like, "That is why he's talking about life as well as it sounds good, man." So, did he say this the final album or what?
This year.
Gotta be the final.
Gotta be this year.
You got a choice,
Shit.
but I like the man. He keeps getting introspective. He keeps getting deeper with life. I wonder how many more stories this nigga got, because goddamn, man, how many
Boy.
stories you got?
That boy, that nigga had.
I feel like
He is. He on
I
out.
need to be on
I
Ring
feel
of
like
Honor, save my life.
It'd be crazy because
Fix my life.
some of the rappers who like deserve a lot more accolades and credit, they don't get it.
At all.
People like Dunn Trip. I felt like Dope Bar Raw was like
Bar
that.
Raw
Like,
was like that.
they made good quality music, but they never made it to that pinnacle or pedestal that they needed or probably deserve to be on.
Fool, I was
because of the
watching,
commercial shit.
I don't want Trip to go commercial though. Like I love this bag this nigga is in. I don't like, and I know that success brings different bags. I get it. I want him to stay this person, because if they shelf him, they're gonna kill his goddamn motivation to get in the studio like he clearly has been all fucking year. Because this man has given you project after project every month.
24 months.
I'm talking about he has been. This is on an amazing run, and none of that shit has been garbage.
Nah, it haven't.
None of
Everything
it
has
been bad.
live.
So,
Fool, I was watching Treme, the girl watching Treme again. Going back and rewatch it. That's a TV show based in New Orleans right after Katrina. And it's I forgot, I got it, I'm gonna find it, but it's a nigga in New Orleans, from New Orleans. He's a staple in New Orleans. He's a band member. He plays music. He plays instruments. And in that show, talking about what we were talking about, in that show, somebody walked up to him like, "Man, you should go introduce yourself or talk to him, because he's gonna get you on the biggest shows ever." and the biggest shows ever? Are you just happy with being in New
Yes.
Orleans, barbecuing and playing in these little clubs, smoking weed? Nigga looked around. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Hell
sometimes,
I'm with my
man, when you
people.
get
Yeah.
that, when you get those big deals or that big success, then
Kermit Ruffin.
you get
Kermit Ruffin.
Yeah, you get limited.
Yeah.
You get like certain stuff you can't say anymore.
say right.
You can't do that because the sponsors are gonna get upset.
What I love about
And I like it because he
That-
played
like
himself.
us on the
Kermit Ruffin,
pod.
He played himself in it.
integrity. What I love
We can
about
say whatever we want.
Integrity. Like, I love the fact that we don't go out on a limb to sound crazy as fuck. You know,
For
sometimes we
clicks
got
and
problems
views
that
and
might
likes
go
and
that
shit.
way. But for the most part, we got great integrity, and I think that does hold back certain individuals. Like Trump don't stun. He don't.
To me, he happy with he is.
Yeah.
Who?
Trip. He happy with he.
Oh, yeah.
He happy with he doing.
Yeah, he doing it for the. He
want
actually
more.
doing it for the
Music.
artistry.
He doing it for
Yeah.
him and Piff.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Him
I
and Pip.
love that type shit.
Yeah.
And I think it does.
I don't fuck with your mama, Trip, but
Yeah. That shit was wild.
And one of
with
the
your
things he
mama,
probably
man.
can say, he probably
he said it. Shit.
that's probably one of those things that he can say. Your earphones, I told you, might not be working.
I don't care about that, man.
Translation.
Nigga put it
Yeah,
out there.
translation.
He put it out there for people to talk about.
He did.
Shit.
He did that too.
Put that shit out there.
But shout out Trip, man. Keep doing your thing. Christmas Day, Beyonce
concert.
NFL Hall halftime
yeah.
show premiered on Netflix. They also dropping it as a standalone. Did y'all get a chance to see the halftime show that they did on Christmas Day? First of all, just Christmas football period is something new.
Yeah.
It broke records. I didn't get the actual stats on the.
I did.
the ratings.
Basketball
Like
was at
24.
like 7 million, averaged about 7
was
million each
23 million
game.
for the football
and the
one.
2 football games was like 50 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we already knew that football
LeBron,
was king.
65 million. LeBron James talking about some basketball is a fucking Christmas sport, not football. Nigga, you see the numbers?
The numbers,
Fix the game.
numbers,
Okay, then
numbers
that'll
didn't
work.
lie on this one.
He ain't say nothing about it since.
Yep. But did y'all get a chance to see the halftime show? And if so, what was
Yes.
y'all thoughts?
Yes.
They spent some money.
It's gonna be tough for the Super Bowl because that was a hell of a show.
Man,
That was a hell of a show. The way it was shot, Netflix did their thing. After that Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight, them niggas came back and got I guess they used that as a test show. They got it looking cool, looking clean for 65 million people, and I'm sure all 65 million probably was watching Beyonce
For sure.
For them to see it and it to be streaming well and perfectly and shot well in 98 million different ways with different Sony angles. I can't say enough about it. It was to me, and I'm not the biggest Beyonce fan, but that show was a fucking
Yeah, that
show.
shit was amazing.
I immediately say, "Hey, Kendrick, you got some shit to live up to."
Yeah.
And NFL, you making it hard for yourself, or you making it good for yourself.
That's kind of what I was saying a long time ago when we brought up the Kendrick or the Wayne shit. Again, wasn't trying to compare the actual artist, but what I was trying to say is it's actually creating a lane that somebody can steal the show. Because just like you said, Netflix just did. Now, Netflix and NFL got a partnership, so it probably won't be Netflix. But it could be somebody like a TNT or a TBS or somebody who say, you know what? I want to get 52 million people to watch and I can sell some ads during this little space. Let's get Rihanna and shoot it right, and it could disrupt the show.
It sure make that $25 worth. And my girl was like, man, I paid $25 just to watch this game. I was like,
I agree, but in their argument, they would say that's Rihanna or Beyonce, and because the argument was Kendrick Wayne.
Well, that's right.
Would they
No.
do it for Wayne?
Time out. Pause. You kept making it Kendrick Wayne, but what I kept trying to tell you was it don't have to be Wayne. It could be anybody.
Well, I was just speaking on the issue at hand.
Right. But my point is that like easily somebody else can do this.
If you get Beyonce,
Yeah. I mean, you just
Take
bragged.
away Beyonce, I think the numbers will be different though.
I get it. But what
next year.
when he said Beyonce, but he bragged about how it was shot, how it looked.
It did.
yeah, but it was also Beyonce.
All right,
I ain't gonna sugarcoat it.
right. But Wayne got a fan base. Fucking Drake got a fan base.
Yeah.
Like The Weeknd got a fan base. Like there are artists that you can put up there on this pedestal and give those nice shots that people be like, who doing the Super Bowl this year?
Well, I'm
Such and such. Oh, man, I'm finna go over here.
Well, I'm still gonna respond to that. It was Beyonce, man. I still gonna say that I don't think that is gonna be as good and as well to me visually, just me, If that's Lil Wayne, that's just me.
That's
all I'm saying.
I named a lot of different people. The Weeknd, the Rihanna.
I know. So it's going. That's why I said
it always has to be that for a big. It has to be somebody.
That was also my previous point that the NFL is making it hard for themselves because if you do this twice a year, it's gonna get hard in year 4. Who you get?
I think the NFL gonna be hard.
$1 million view come in.
Well, no, because then who you gonna have performing is what I'm saying. Like you gonna get it for Rihanna, you gonna get it for Beyonce.
I think it's always gonna be a megastar. Think about it.
It's gonna have to be a megastar to compete with the other.
It used to be Michael Jackson at one time, and now people saying Chris Brown, and then they're saying Rihanna. It's always gonna be a megastar.
Well, they fuck around and get Chris Brown.
Yeah, it's always gonna be somebody.
He went, and they said he went crazy too for his African tour, so he went crazy.
Yeah, so it's gonna be somebody.
I just think that they're making it hard for themselves, and I think it's just gonna be hard for
when them international.
It's gonna be different.
When them international stars.
Bringing in new viewers.
Yeah,
I don't know how. What you mean international star?
I know the people who got like 80,000 million people. Yeah, like a Bad Bunny. What's that other girl name? The girl. It's a woman. International. Yeah, she got she got way more followers than Beyonce. Yeah. Hey, money talks, bullshit walk 1,000 miles.
I gotta see it. They gotta draw niggas like us in too, though.
You're gonna watch it anyway.
Yeah, you're gonna watch it. Football. It's football.
It's gonna be on.
It ain't about football.
If they tied to football, you're gonna watch it.
You're gonna watch it.
Think about it.
That shit was
when
smart.
have you ever
When
have you ever been watching the Super Bowl and cut it off because the halftime show?
How many of y'all watched the Mariah Carey portion?
I did.
Okay.
I didn't even know Mariah Carey was on that.
See, then that's my point, fool. Mariah Carey had a portion as well, so you can't just say that niggas are gonna watch it. That's my point.
When she was on it.
There you go. Thank you. That's all I was saying, fool.
But that's me though. Like I didn't see it.
I know, but you watched
Again,
Beyonce.
Yeah.
And that was my point to him saying you're gonna
watched it. But what I'm saying is,
didn't watch it.
How many people have ever turned the Super Bowl off during the halftime portion?
Well, no, I ain't
you
saying
might go fix a plate. You might go fix a drink. You might go fix a cup. But the TV's gonna be locked on. So it doesn't matter if they got fucking what's my man? Lil B. Guy wasn't felony. Nigga, that shit gonna be fixed on there. Nah, I'm exaggerating. I'm exaggerating.
And not that. I don't fully agree with that because I feel like if you go down that road, you turn to the NBA.
No, the NFL can't do it. It's not possible.
I feel like
because
NBA
they put
like no matter what, you're gonna watch this NBA.
No, the NBA
watch these finals.
The NBA and I got a whole story about it. But the NBA is they're
gonna do it.
They're tripping.
But there was big
the
numbers.
The NBA issue is much bigger than halftime stuff. Yeah. And I'm here to talk about it if y'all want to go to. We can jump straight to it. But I was gonna go to college, but we can just skip straight to the NBA since we're here. NFL versus the NBA. I think basketball deeper problem is when you're watching, aside from people like Todd or people who deeply invested in basketball like that, you don't even know who these niggas are. I don't even know these niggas no more. And I think it's because in football, nigga, you can't one and done. You can't even two and done. You have to be there for 3 years before you can leave. Now all of this one and done, now all of this international shit, we've never even, half the niggas on these teams, we don't even know who they are. Man, you only know the Wembley or Wombat, whatever his name is.
He said Wombat.
Yeah. Giannis, Ant-Man, and Ja.
Steph.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, superstar.
But who the mother niggas be?
I don't know the niggas.
Who they play for, bro?
Right. On a larger scale with that, it's because it's so many of them niggas. And it ain't but so many spots. Like that shit is getting overcrowded. Like these niggas coming from overseas.
Ratios
they playing,
and numbers.
Like they're coming in skilled, can play, but they're not as exciting to watch. For me, a basketball watcher, I like them niggas coming over here, being able to do all of that good shit, play defense, the fundamentals of the game, versus, let's just say,
Tim Duncan.
That's what the
they are.
overseas
The big fundamental.
Right, the big fundamental niggas.
Nigga rather watch Kevin Garnett.
And rather than to watch fucking Jordan Poole.
They got them H1B.
You still naming niggas that niggas know.
Right, you naming Jordan Poole, but Jordan Poole, look at his numbers.
They got niggas scoring 30 you've never heard of. Dog.
But and it's also a shift. Like the teams that you think wouldn't be number one no more, who was sorry as hell, they the number one teams now. Like OKC,
Milwaukee,
Houston, all of these niggas.
And what's crazy is I bet you can, but I'm just being honest. I don't know one player on OKC team, and I'm not a like I always follow basketball, but I don't be into basketball
like that. I get it.
But I normally know like okay, this I don't know who the man is on OKC team.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA.
Where you from? Kentucky.
Kentucky.
I only know that because he was from
And then
Kentucky.
Big Chet. They got Big Chet.
And they got Chet.
Why so many games, bro? I ain't finna watch 82.
Well, they can't.
Well,
I don't think they can change that.
You gotta keep.
they gotta keep
They ain't
that.
never
You
going
gotta keep
backwards.
that
And then like Barkley said, I'm not finna watch basketball while football on.
because it's not exciting and these niggas are not competing.
Yeah,
That's the simple and plain thing for me.
I'm just not choosing basketball.
You're not gonna watch that shit if these niggas ain't competing. Like, do you understand that these niggas scored 200 points in a game last year for the All-Star game?
That shit not fun at all.
And I was just looking at some highlights of when I think it was the 2002 or 2003 or 2001 All-Star game with AI Kobe, all these young ass niggas. Them nigga was hooping
115 points.
101 points. 101. That's that, and that shit 101 and 103 or some shit like that.
Well, do the NBA deserve some credit for all them rule changes to try to make it more efficient for more scoring? They thought that would make it more exciting.
Well,
not.
if you say that, then they get more credit for it being fucked up. Because
Right.
maybe
That's
they
what I'm
thought it was
asking.
gonna-
Do you
but-
put more credit on them helping ruin their game?
Yeah, and that puts on to me too. I know you're trying to make the game safer in football, but then sometimes you can't.
But
get a nigga hard.
it's not doing it.
I ain't gonna lie.
Football hadn't went to
Football
bed
hadn't
because
went to- right.
they took out targeting.
But in basketball,
Not yet. It takes time.
you can you watch
I mean,
it.
targeting has been part.
I don't
We
want it
left
to,
in
and I hope it-
2006. Targeting came like 8.
It keeps changing. It keeps evolving.
Yeah, but
somehow.
I don't think it's going nowhere because of targeting.
I'm speaking from the standpoint of them changing rules to try to make it better and more efficient for the offenses to score more points, because that was another idea of the NFL as well. Is we want to see more points.
But
Baseball as well,
looking
we
at the
want to see
NFL
more
stats,
points.
remember we did a story a few episodes back about the scoring in the NFL is down. It's went down the last 4 or 5 years.
That's 'cause
so
it
it's not
Niggas 6'7" running 4'4s.
okay. So to Tom's point, they're
Definitely.
competing. They're playing.
competing.
They're playing
Yeah.
good brand of ball.
But that ain't what's happening here. And I can't lie. The 3-point shot has changed the game. Like, there's no bigs no more, and the bigs are standing at the 3-point line. There's literally like 2 or 3 bigs.
Jokic and I don't know who else.
that stays in the
Well,
paint.
Wembley big, but that man shoots the skin off.
He
them.
can shoot that
I'm
bitch.
like the one back nigga.
Yeah, one
back.
back.
I don't wanna. I it's good.
It's just not
I don't
exciting
like
to
seeing
me.
This tall ass nigga shooting 3.
To me, it don't be that
Nigga.
exciting.
That nigga long and fuck shooting.
It don't be exciting to me. I don't know what it is about it, fool. Like, he's real good. He's great. He got blocks. He got shooting. He got
I'ma tell
handle.
you what it
he
is,
got
bro.
defense. He got it all, fool. And it, to me, it's still
They
just
need-
like,
They need like 10, 12 more jobs and
I was just about to say, like,
Them niggas gonna
who do you
compete
play?
every
Who do you
night,
go
man.
against? It was Jordan Bird. You had Kobe Jordan.
Right.
You had Kobe.
Pat Ewing, you had Akeem Olajuwon.
There was so many of them niggas,
Warning.
and them niggas showed up every night to play basketball.
Yeah, the
Defense.
Shaqs. You had big men. You had a good combination of things. You had a good guard. You had good forwards. You had good centers.
These niggas,
Everybody's guards. now.
all friends.
No matter how tall you are,
They ain't trying to
everybody's a
embarrass
guard.
anybody. Everybody about to trying to get their money.
I saw somebody. Say,
Nobody's competing, bro.
I saw somebody.
Nobody's
say,
tough.
The competing ends in high school.
You ain't got no
them
Dennis
niggas.
Rodmans. You ain't got no
None.
you know.
That
Ben
nigga lived
Wallace's.
to get rebounds. Fool, and
You don't
defend.
think they compete at the college level in basketball?
I
March.
do. In March. No, hell no. I think at college they do, but the game again is more so about scoring.
I think they got to change the rule, man.
They gonna have
I think
to do
that
something.
the
dog.
Change it to
NCAA and the NBA need to
Yeah, you gotta be in
combine
college
forces,
longer.
and they need to make them at least stay 2 years,
Because,
if
man,
not 3.
think about this. Do you know who the first draft pick was this year in the NBA draft?
It's gonna probably be a foreigner.
No, I'm talking about from last year's draft. Do you know who he was?
No.
Where he went?
Not that I can recall. I ain't gonna even lie.
Exactly. That nigga come from France. he
yeah,
played
that's
for
what
the
I said.
Hawks.
It probably was a foreigner.
Right. So you getting these niggas over here, them niggas been playing 15, 16 in the pros, they're developed and shit. You getting these niggas that's coming out of AAU, go to college for a year and come out that shit and go to the league and go to the G League.
Is that a difference or no? Because two things.
It's a huge difference.
Most things, NFL is a American sport. The NBA is a global sport.
It is.
However, the number of people is more NFL people that got to go to the NFL than it is people that goes to the NBA.
Well,
So does that play a factor or role or global more Americanized or I don't know?
That shit oversaturated. Like I said, it's not enough. It's not enough professional NBA positions versus the
NFL
population.
has 26, 27, 28.
You got the
whereas
NFL roster,
NBA has
active
2.
roster, 52, 53 players on the roster at the time.
53.
That didn't even count the goddamn practice squad. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of niggas can go to that shit. You only get 12, 13 niggas that can dress for an NBA game.
Yeah, but like we can't do that. We ain't giving them that excuse because the numbers down from where it used. That's always been the number. It's been the number,
and that's what I'm saying.
So change the comparison.
Those niggas who are trying to make it out of the league that come out of the Kentuckys and all of that shit as these 5-star niggas that's there for 1 year, go in this league, and them niggas end up in the G League. Scoot Henderson, nigga.
So change the
That
comparison.
nigga was like the number 2 pick.
He ain't been that good though.
And he ain't been shit.
He hadn't. He ain't been that
See what I'm
good.
saying? So this nigga need to
that's
develop
why they
more.
need to go stay in college.
Right. That's
2,
what
3
I'm
more
saying.
years.
So not even then change the comparison and get it off of football because it seems like football is at a league of their own.
They
Compare
are.
that shit to baseball or some shit.
You can't. Because baseball, they vet their players and they don't bring them niggas ass up until they ready.
Baseball,
Their ass to play AAA baseball in 16 years.
They send them to the farm league.
Right.
G League, though.
But that's always been baseball.
But that's always been
So you see what I'm
baseball.
saying? So like that's why I say
There's
basketball.
the G League is supposed to be a developmental league.
And it shouldn't. They should be developing in college.
college.
You only go to G League if you're not good enough yet to get to the
Well, not if you're gonna
NBA.
compare it to baseball, because if you're gonna say that about baseball, they take the high school. niggas
Again,
and go
baseball has
AAA,
that has
AA.
always been baseball since its conception.
And then
that
when
means
they
the
pull them
NBA
niggas,
the
and when they
NBA
pull them niggas
the
from
NBA
AA and AAA.
Hear me out.
Then what does the
M-
NBA need to do though? Is
It
what I'm
needs to send them niggas to college longer and then let them come up. That's it.
or get some developmental leagues. I don't know,
Jordan
something.
played 3-4 years at North Carolina.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
Make them niggas stay at that bitch 2 and 3 years and then bring them up. It's no reason Little Brun should be gone from USC. You should have stayed there.
He hooping though.
He is, but nigga, you should have dropped them 30 at USC
Should have.
instead of learning that badass game that you finna learn in the G League.
Then I think niggas halting their athleticism with these threes, bro. They ain't even showing they nigga. The reason why you raw is because of how fast and how strong you are. But you want to stand back here and
What that was?
hook nigga.
Do that again. Do that again.
That nigga had Harlem Shake. That nigga did that big extra plug route.
Then
Didn't
he had that Pat Ewing jump shot. You know that Pat Ewing jump
right.
shot. Well, that be high.
I don't know, man. I really don't know what the NBA do to fix it. Are their game fucked up? You know, I'm a football guy, so I ain't really got.
Yeah, that was my point. I don't know what you do to fix it.
They got to get niggas in there that's gonna compete. They got to make it a clause.
I won't say that. I think that they compete. I just think that the way that they play basketball is weird.
No, man. Like these niggas are bigger, faster, stronger. They flying all over the fucking gym.
Okay, great. Give me
now. They're not competing on the defensive end. It's just not. Nigga, look at the goddamn points per game. That ain't just because these niggas making
did you
all
see
the
that
threes.
Did you see that clip?
The rules too, though.
Did you see that clip they posted on the internet? When the nigga said, "Man, this can't be the NBA."
Yeah.
Them boy went down that bit about 12 times, missed layups,
Just
missed
don't-
wide open. That shit was
Niggas getting 18 shots off in 18 seconds. Like, what the
Like-
fuck is this?
It became a 3-point game. Niggas living at the 3-point line and not trying to get to the cup anymore. And niggas stopped defending. Niggas, the last nigga that I seen like down and back on both ends of the floor defending was Kawhi Leonard, and that's been a long ass time. We know how long it's been since he played a 4 season. That's him and Paul George.
I agree. I just don't know anymore because
Two
I
way-
don't watch
that's
no
what-
more. I don't watch no more, fool.
Now you got Anthony Edwards. Again, that's why I say we need more of him in the job.
They say Giannis play defense too.
Yeah, he'll get your shit out of there. He'll get your shit the fuck out of there. Him and Jaren Jackson. It's not enough for those kind of defenders. You got Rudy Gobert, but you saw him get his ass cooked last year in the playoffs. Rudy ain't gonna give you nothing in the playoffs. But
Not offensively, goddamn. Not a thing.
Draymond Green, to me, he was the modern day Dennis Rodman. That nigga is on his way out the door. There's nobody right now that you can name that can say, hey, this is the guy that's gonna kind of replace
Well, you
who
gotta-
Draymond Green did.
You gotta name him, Todd, because we don't watch that shit. I'm sorry. So you got to.
You ain't gonna watch that shit because it's not competitive. Fool.
I
You
haven't
just watching niggas running up and down the court flying.
I ain't even gonna lie. I haven't even watched the last couple of finals.
I'm gonna tell you where that shit started going wrong. When niggas started making missed dunks and shakes and missing the basket highlights and shit. Like a nigga shake a nigga, make him fall and miss the shot. A nigga try to almost dunk on a nigga and that be the highlight. I'm like, what the fuck is this? This nigga did not make a shot.
Just yesterday, fool, they showed a clip of James Harden. They were like, this can't be James Harden. Then they go dribble that bitch 19 times at the top of the court, lost it, dribbled it 19 more times, lost it, and try to pass that bitch. Nigga, pick that bitch off and windmill dunk that bitch the other way.
Well, I mean, when you talk about like James Harden, I mean, them stars of yesterday.
Yeah, I'm just saying that. That's
Even
what the game
KD
of
and them, like,
basketball is.
who next? I mean, we got Ant-Man, we got John, but
Next nigga.
we got Giannis.
Steph 16 years in, fool. I don't know.
That shit wild.
And that's the problem.
Steph is 16 in.
Bronny James, nigga.
Yeah, they
I don't know.
never,
I really don't know.
they never had a.
Some niggas with his nails painted.
Make that dunk count for
Do
me.
y'all think that Bron hurts himself back that he's still playing now at this point?
I think I think this needs to be the one.
Because I'm seeing the stats starting to say,
Yeah.
He passed Jordan, but nigga, you needed 7 more seasons to finally pass. Like this shit, like it's like his feet's now starting to not be as cool.
I don't care, man. As long as he could go out there and put up 20. What can I say, my nigga?
Nah, see, that's the problem. That's the fucking problem. I don't care about your 20. This nigga is lacking on defense.
Well,
This
that
man
too.
is
Well,
scoring. Get his ass off the
well,
floor.
I'll
He
say
old
this.
now.
Well,
You see what I'm saying?
So
At least you're honest about it, because some people won't
I'll
say
say
that.
26 and you can guard this other guard or 3. If you can't guard this man, then you're a liability. Leave. If you're not a liability, cool. But if you're a liability, get the fuck up out of
You
here.
giving me 20 points and then you turn around and giving up 18 on the other end.
I'm with you, Todd. I'm on your side.
Like,
You know what-
that shit ain't. That ain't good.
It's crazy that you say that, because it reminds me of something else. I'm glad that you brought that up. It reminds me of something else. I watched the Miami Hurricanes play yesterday, and they lost 41-42. And they starting quarterback, although I commend him, he went out there and played. Cam Ward went out there, arguably top 5 NFL pick,
We'll give it to
top
him,
2
yeah.
quarterback.
For sure.
All the candies over here.
He went out there and played. They were up by 10 halftime, or right before half. He didn't play none the second half. He broke the record for the most touchdowns. Didn't play the second half. Do you have an issue or problem with that? Miami ultimately lost. The BYU. No, it was not BYU. Iowa State came back, won the game. They had a chance to win. Last drive with about 58 seconds left. A timeout. Cam Ward sat on the bench, watched, even as the game was fading away. A lot of people having issues with it. Where do y'all stand?
I'm happily in the middle. I'm happy that he actually came out there and played and started the game and put up 31 points in the first half. I'm not excited. I'm not so excited that he didn't play the second half. However, I understand that they went in there at halftime and had that conversation. Him, the coaches, the teams, the players, just depending on how you want to look at it, to him to sit the second half and for somebody else to come in. And I know it's not the same, but what I see is in the NFL, Saquon Barkley had a whole lot of yards. And one of the coaches came to him and was like, hey, man, you have all of these yards. You want to break these records? You want to get some more? Or you want to let the young fellas get in there? And he said, I want to let the young fellas get in there. Let them get some shine. Let them go out there and play. So if it came to that kind of conversation, I like that because he let that younger quarterback go in there. And because Cam Ward is
They
set.
lost the
Game went on the line.
man.
Game went on the line.
I know that, but Cam Ward was set. His future is set. He's
Don't
going
play.
on into
Don't play then.
I don't like that.
No, I don't like
I don't
that
mind
you.
it either way.
I don't like that you went out there, right? And I commend you. I'm gonna play. I'm ready. I'm gonna go play with my team. If you can play in the first quarter, you can play in the second quarter. If you can play in the second quarter, you can play the rest of the game. That's how I felt. And out there, if you're getting on the field to compete, you need to compete to win. That's what I think. But you went out there and broke the record. And then shut it down after you broke the record. To me, if you're gonna play the whole game. Shador played the whole game, and we'll get to that in a minute. But like those guys played the whole game, and they're high value draft picks. I feel like once you made the decision to play, you could have got hurt on the first play of the game. We've seen it. We saw Aaron Rodgers get hurt the first play of the game.
Right.
So you committed to play. Play.
To me, in 2024, that's no longer.
Don't play
case.
then.
To me, in 2024, that's no longer the case. Like I get it. Like I understand it. I don't know if I should or want to, but I understand. I understand exactly what he did, and I get it, fool. But like if he was in the playoff game, going and play for the championship, I expect him to play. I'm sorry to say, but in the Pop-Tart Bowl, I don't. I expect him to do exactly what he did. I don't like it. I know I don't like it either.
So don't play.
In the Pop-Tart Bowl, I expect him to do.
Nah, man, treat the Pop-Tart Bowl like the playoffs, dog.
Right.
And
Like
and
that.
not even and not because not even that. Like I'm playing for my future too. Like I'm gonna come in here in the Pop-Tart Bowl, go all ball out for these people to see me to potentially be the first number 1 overall pick. And once I feel like I did enough to do that and to help my teammates out,
You
You didn't show me anything different than you already seen all
you did
season.
that.
I
You showed me
showed
nothing different.
I showed you I'm willing to come in here and help out as much as I can.
And then let
And
your
then
team
hang it up.
lose.
Hey man,
I didn't like
no,
it.
I ain't put. Don't put
I
that
didn't
on.
like it.
Don't put that on me.
No. I get what you're
You
saying.
responding.
Don't put that on me. No. I'm saying don't put that loss on me, man. Hey, man, that coach.
No, I'm not putting the loss
I
on
ain't
you,
putting
but
loss
you
on-
had the ability to help us win, and you didn't.
Levels hanging.
In 2024, man, I'm sorry. It's a different ball game.
I don't like it.
I don't like it
I think it was a different ball game for Travis. Travis,
It was.
arguably one of the best players we've ever
That's
seen.
the number
play the
1
game.
overall
I
pick.
think
He
it was-
played the whole game.
Yeah.
The whole game.
and lost.
So, but he played.
He played.
I get it. I mean,
If anybody was shutting it down, it could have been him.
He could have.
Now I think, and getting to them, I do think that
They should've
You know,
said about
Colorado lost. They lost 36-17,
And they was-
and Shador was taking a punishment. It's just like boxing.
Right. I
think he
Like nigga,
should've.
you're a great boxer, but once you start taking a punishment, we need to throw this towel in because you're getting
abused
hurt
like
now.
that, bitch.
That's
Yeah,
my
yeah.
point.
Right, but Cam wasn't getting.
Cam wasn't getting touched,
Did
man.
you see that nigga when he
Well,
sat back there and just he
you
stood
can-
there
you
for?
can- well,
his
I'm
feet
saying-
didn't even move.
Well, my whole thing is you can avoid that. Like avoid it. Just avoid it.
Not playing. You can avoid that shit.
No,
That's what they were saying. Just don't fucking play.
Right.
I ain't gonna say just don't fucking play because I still feel like we had a better chance to win even with the amount
I don't like it. If I'm a coach, and I want college football to implement this. Shout out to Deion and Colorado for what they did to put the big insurance package together. Rumor was that it was $100 million. I don't know how true that was. I can see that.
Shit looked like it was.
Given the fact that these kids you get that shit based off your draft grade. We know what they are. Yeah. So if I get hurt, I'll pay a $1 million deductible or some shit, but give me this back. Cool. We can make this work. But I just feel like it got to be something in place. I commend Cam for playing. This is the first time we seen big. This year was the year that we finally seen good people play. BYU got a prospect.
Most niggas wouldn't even play.
BYU got a prospect who arguably a top 2 draft pick, top 2 rounds. Yeah. He played. Mm-hmm. He got hurt, but he came back and played some more. So I think that to incentivize them to play is definitely a good deal. But there also has to be something in place that we set before we start practice. If you play, I need you to play the whole game.
And I agree. And if that's the case, then that's the case. But that's not the case. And I commend him for playing because we've seen the last 5 years that players in his situation, Cam Ward,
I don't like that.
Wouldn't step foot nowhere near that game.
I agree.
Nowhere near the Pop-Tart Bowl.
So play.
I'm glad I ain't got no
listen, man.
Yeah, like play.
Them niggas weren't even up. Like them niggas,
is,
they were up just 10. The game, the game was still like close, and you just shut it down. That's the thing that like. I hit the group instantly. Like, what the hell going on? These niggas just up 10.
And it's NIL money. It's organized by Pop-Tart. I don't know if this is a set thing yet because they hadn't talked about it. But if so, nigga, hey, the winner gets an extra $100,000 per player or something.
Right.
Like let's start doing some shit to kind of. I know for a top pick that's
compete,
small money, but let's
compete.
incentivize these niggas to get that win. Right. And then that way, if I'm your teammate, I'm looking at you shaking my nigga for not playing.
Right.
Get your punk ass off the practice field.
Right.
Don't come out and dress out with us. I said this last year when it was my team, Florida State. Get y'all weak ass out the sideline. Right. Don't even nigga. You're no longer part of this team. Go. We'll mail you your ring if we win it. Get away.
Do they get y'all the ones to ask? Do they get participation trophies for bowl games and shit like that?
No, they get like a runner-up trophy if they lose, but you get a ring. Like,
well, I got a Hawaii Bowl
ring.
I got a Hawaii Bowl ring, so yeah, you get something. Yeah. We got a Hawaii Bowl ring for losing.
I just don't like it. But we talked about Colorado. They had Shador play, Hunter played, Simeon Craig played, Shiloh played, and Horn played. All of these niggas are projected to be high round picks. Right. So
I want to know what's the reason. I want to know what's behind it, what happened, and the way the coach came out and said it was a private conversation, and we gonna leave it at that. We ain't gonna talk about it. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird and different, but I don't. I mean, I get it and I understand what happened in that game.
I just don't like.
I don't like it. But
I don't like the way
it.
this game has become. Like,
And I put it on bigger than just the players, man. I put it on college football for letting it get to this point.
right, and so
I don't blame the
so
players. I blame
unlike the
establishment.
NFL, if college don't do something about this shit, they may ruin their brand.
Yeah, they're gonna have to.
They gonna have to fix
and
that
but
shit.
it look like they're going in the other direction to make it worse.
And because they don't have no
There's no other league.
There's no rules or no bylaws around it at this point. Like I think that
He's a cap.
I think that they need to cap the transfer portal.
Facts.
Time frame.
I think
put some rules
2
on
and
that
3
transfer.
times in the portal.
make a one-time
Yeah, right.
rule, like, nigga, you can pick. Definitely don't do it while a team is in the middle of their bowl game and they lose their starting quarterback
change it.
because
Right.
he
You're going somewhere.
what was it? Was it SMU or Ohio State or somebody? Somebody had a quarterback who didn't want to leave, but he had no choice because if he didn't, the
was
portal
gonna
would
be
get
eligible.
full. So he had to go. He wanted to get in the portal. That's fine.
Fool, I even
if
saw-
you want to do what's best for you, but don't make a kid have to do it in the middle of getting ready for the next team.
Listen, the craziest thing is I've seen somebody on one of these teams play in a bowl game, but were in the transfer portal.
SMU quarterback,
Yeah.
the backup.
He's in the transfer portal, but he's still playing.
But he
in
told
this
coach,
game.
"Hey, I'm gonna dress out because I want to finish it with the team." But as
So how
soon
does
as the
that-
game
so
was
how
over,
does
he
that
left
work?
and went to wherever.
So how does that work then? If you could do that, then how does that work?
That's why we saying they need to change that shit.
Cap on shit, man.
Hey, I'm gonna play this week, but next week I'm out.
I'm gone.
Motherfucker. Like that shit.
I think
crazy.
spring practice is good enough. You go compete,
But
you
then
don't
it
get your
becomes
position.
it becomes school and eligibility and
Hey, figure it out. Y'all done already made it. Y'all done already ruined
this
this
is football.
sport.
It ain't
that's the thing,
You're
you
no
know.
longer. It's no longer a student athlete.
These
man.
niggas
You're an
go to
athlete that's
this
a student.
They go and get in this portal and don't have no offers, bro. A lot of these niggas gonna get lost in this sauce, and they gonna be forced to just sign with.
Who sent me? It's a stat to it. I don't remember what it was.
It was real bad, like
but it's like
thousands.
60-70% of
Thousands,
kids
fool.
aren't getting picked up.
It's thousands, fool.
That's
It's
what I'm
thousands
saying.
of them niggas
Especially like
that's
if
out
like
there.
I watched Army versus Louisiana
Louisiana
State
Tech.
last night.
Said Louisiana State.
Yeah, Louisiana Tech. And Louisiana Tech had 30 players in the portal. Where y'all going?
Louisiana Monroe.
Fuck y'all going?
Niggas gonna Louisiana
Juco.
Monroe, fool.
Etowambo, that's where you going. Like, where's you going?
But not even that. Louisiana Tech's best player, the receiver, Troy Edwards' son, they was talking about him. He coming into this game, but they know he's getting in the portal.
That's wild.
Yeah, I'm with you, Todd. That shit is kind of weird. Other college football news. North Carolina. They hired the 938-time Super Bowl winning coach, Bill Belichick. Does that make a difference in North Carolina and college football?
No.
Astounding. Hell no.
Hell no. Mac Jones 2.0. Even
Word
though
on
Mac
the
Jones
street.
is cool, but
Word on the street is he kind of got the ear for Manning,
Arch.
the nigga in Texas.
Terrible
Hell
move
no.
if Arch go to hell. No, why would he
Stay
leave
your
there?
ass
Quinn
still.
Ewers, get the hell up out of here. I'm gonna stay at Texas, who's possibly a championship contender.
You gonna be
Why
a
would I go?
Yeah, I don't think
gazillionaire.
Manning leave. I don't believe it. He done been too loyal. He could have been left. He could have
he
been.
would've left
He
last
could have been
year.
running Alabama a long time ago.
Long time.
Yeah.
So no, he could have an ear.
Having said that, I sure wish he would have went to Alabama. Remember, it was between Texas and Alabama. He picked Texas.
I'm glad he at where he at because I think he's gonna be good. Because I'm glad he wasn't just thrust in there.
That nigga gonna be
immediately.
amazing, dog. That nigga done
think so.
sat for 500 years in Sark offense and just
Yeah,
he done
learned
played
his
a
shit.
lot.
He knows it
and,
back and forth.
Man,
and he
gonna be
really
good.
he's still a freshman.
He's
He's still a
going to
freshman.
sophomore
Michael Vick.
season.
He's still a freshman.
Michael Vick was just hired by Norfolk State as their head football coach. Shout out to
Vic.
Michael Vick.
Shout out Vic.
Deshaun Jackson was hired. Where did he go? Delaware State.
Delaware State.
Yep. Shout out to Deshaun Jackson. Do y'all think that they have good careers as coaches?
I think it's great starts.
Yeah, I was just about to say I think it's a great start. I hope they do. You know what I'm saying? Like
hope they
don't
do.
know. Right? I don't know what they're gonna do because those schools aren't like powerhouses. You know what I'm saying? But
nor have I witnessed either of them coaching.
right. So
And
hopefully turn
I've
that
seen
shit
something nigga on the internet like, is Deshaun the best coach? I don't know if he as far as coach because he be on podcasts talking nigga, bitch, ho, ho, ho. So we gonna see if that translates to good coaching.
And I mean, he was a great receiver. We can't take that shit away from him. But
Also,
again,
he was a bad teammate. So
Sometimes all you gotta do is put together a good staff.
Staff, right? That's typically what it is. Your staff.
Okay, until it's time for you to make the tough decision and you keep on fucking it up.
Nigga
Mr.
going for it on
McMahon.
4th and 19. Yeah.
Right.
Bitch, this
We
ain't
can
bad.
get it.
Madden got
Run
this.
fast. Run fast. But I wish them the best. I don't know. I got to see because I don't know what either of these guys' coaching looks like. If I had to pick one that I think that would succeed, it would be Vic.
For
'Cause
sure.
of his demeanor, his background,
A
as
little
far-
older, a little more mature.
as well as he's been on like the TV show.
He over 43, so he mature.
analyzed. You know, he's analyzed football to a different degree, to a different level. So we'll see though. Shit.
Before we get to pick'ems, I had some NFL trivia. No, I'm sorry, not even NFL. The Dummies trivia.
Give him a dummy.
Fuck you.
Dummy.
It says, Dummies trivia. Which school has produced the most NFL players per position? Quarterback. College.
I saw this.
You don't know the answer.
I don't remember.
Who you got, Tuck?
USC.
Final, just one answer. This niggas like pick'ems.
Fuck.
Quarterback.
Who you got, Tuck?
Ooh. Oh no.
USC. I'm gonna go USC.
Who you got, Tuck?
USC. Damn, you took USC from me. That Miami, maybe. Miami.
USC. Nigga, you could have picked USC, nigga. Running backs.
I want to say Bama, but I don't think it's Bama.
No, it's not.
This one gonna fuck you up. Who?
You said this will fuck you up.
Yeah, it's probably gonna fuck you up. But then when you think about it, you're gonna be like, oh, okay.
Miami.
Nope. Come on, nigga, throw them out there.
Texas. USC.
You guys
Georgia.
give up? Nope. Well, yeah, who?
I'll go Bama, even though
Nebraska.
makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense.
Wide receiver. Two schools.
Texas. No. Ohio State.
Ohio State, you definitely want to.
Ohio State and Miami.
I'm gonna go.
You got one right.
I'm gonna go Ohio State, Bama.
They could just say he got one right. They could just say
You didn't
Ohio
say which
State.
one of them.
You didn't say which one, guy.
Oh, I did. Okay, you right. Dummy me.
Dummy.
It's Miami, USC.
Okay.
Tight ends.
Michigan.
Iowa.
Marshall.
Getting close, but
Iowa State.
Tight ends.
it's a Midwest school. I just said.
Iowa. No.
This some good shit right here.
Yeah.
Tight ends.
You go check GPT.
Iowa.
No, nigga, stop cheating. You just guess just like everybody else.
Not Tennessee's.
Nigga, guess. Who's running out of minutes?
Right.
Fuck them people. They gonna wait. We got this trivia, nigga. Doom.
I
Can't run out.
y'all want to hit?
Illinois.
Oh.
You want to hit?
I like Iowa. I think it's a Big Ten school.
It's a predominant team. Y'all have heard of them, of course, naturally.
Predominant team.
They play in the cold. They're around right now, real popular.
Penn State.
Iowa.
Notre Dame.
Makes sense.
Offensive line.
Wisconsin. No,
Not Wisconsin. Not Iowa. Georgia.
Notre Dame.
God damn. No.
D line. This an easy one.
Georgia.
Miami. Florida, somewhere.
Roll Tide.
Miami.
Yeah.
Linebacker. This an easy one too.
Penn State.
Penn
LeVar
State.
Arrington.
Yeah, LeVar Arrington.
Yep.
Yeah,
Penn
yeah.
State. Now the one that I always get the fight. DBU.
EBU.
It be Texas, LSU,
Nigga, find an answer. One answer, nigga.
Ohio State.
LSU.
Who you got?
Ohio State.
Florida because of bias.
Ding. Ohio State. Nigga.
Even though we think I was a better, them niggas got a lot of them.
Yeah. Where you at? Pick'ems, nigga.
Where the kickers at, nigga?
Oh, they ain't had no kicker. Nigga. Florida State, nigga. Janikowski. What the hell nigga name is?
That's it.
No, they had another nigga.
That a nigga, you ain't name one nigga.
I don't know. All I know is I'm at top of the pick'ems board. I know that.
Bum.
Yeah,
All
by
right, we got,
one,
we
not
got this-
two.
I'm-
We got
I'm
4
pushing my
games,
lead.
man. 3, 6, 4, 5, 1, 8, 2, 7.
32, 33 days. Not 33, 31.
Okay, I think that game is gonna be the best game. So I'm gonna go. The first game I'm gonna go Penn State, Boise State. Boise State number 3, Penn State number 6, in the VR Bowl Fiesta Bowl.
Stop.
Tuesday.
I'm the champ, nigga. You go first.
No, you go first.
The spread is 11 minus 11.5 Penn State.
Penn State, motherfuckers.
Ain't that hard? Penn
I
State.
got Penn State.
Penn State.
I got Penn State. I think they're gonna lean on them, and I don't think
Yeah.
GT going crazy like that.
Yeah, no.
Next we got Texas, Arizona State. In the Peach Bowl, Texas by 12.5.
Texas.
Texas.
Texas. Georgia. This one gets a little interesting.
Because Georgia got a
Notre
quarterback.
Dame. Georgia's quarterback declared for the draft because he's hurt. He got rotator cuff surgery or some kind of arm surgery. 2 Georgia, 7 Notre Dame in the Sugar Bowl in New Orleans. I'm gonna be down there. I'm going to get in the shits too.
Gonna get in the shit.
Georgia favored by 1.5.
GA.
Georgia by 1.5.
I'm
I
gonna go
like
out on
Notre
the
Dame,
limb.
but I got Georgia.
I'm gonna go out on the limb here. Georgia. Motherfucker.
I'm gonna go Notre Dame.
Georgia.
I got Notre Dame.
That's a good pick. Notre Dame balling.
Yeah, they
because
good.
they're playing.
They good,
I think
man.
they're the most from what we've seen, other than the North.
But I feel like-
I ain't say they gonna beat the dog skin.
I
off
feel
their
like
ass.
Buddy came in and played really good against Texas. I don't
Until
give a
he
fuck how
died.
hard he went right out there and kept playing, and he got right up.
Yeah.
Then he got 2 weeks to prepare.
Yeah.
He the future.
Yeah.
The quarterback has declared.
Yeah.
He's the man. They're giving the keys to him, and he didn't look bad against Texas.
Right. And
Texas
he
got a really good
They
defense.
got a really good
With all
defense.
that being said, I think that Notre Dame's defense has been playing a little bit better, even though I think that Texas may have the better athletes. I think as a unit, Notre Dame's defense has been at the top with everybody.
Good pick.
In
I can see
their
what you're
running
doing.
game, I just hate that their quarterback is not quarterback of quarterbacks for Notre Dame. Even though he's good, he's going to run the ball.
He's gonna
make
run the
smart
ball, yeah.
decisions. He's probably going to have 170 yards passing at the end of the game.
Yeah,
but he's not going to
200
make
rushing.
any
I tell you what,
mistakes.
he
I'm going
run that
Notre
ball
Dame.
against Georgia. They gonna knock it off of him.
He just got to run a little bit.
All right.
And I think that this is the game of the week. It's a rematch. Ohio State, Oregon. Oregon won the first
This is
matchup,
so
13-0 against 11-2. Ohio State. Right now, they have the odds at Ohio State minus 2.5. And this is in the Rose Bowl, baby. So think about where they're playing. I'm going Oregon off the bat.
Yeah. I
That's
was just
how I
about to
feel
say
like
it's
four
hard
extra
to beat a
off
team
the
2
bat.
times. It's hard to beat them 2 times.
want Oregon
But
to win.
Oregon gonna do that shit.
And I'm gonna think because of the elements.
Oregon,
I feel like Southern
nah,
Cal is
shit.
a better element for Oregon than Ohio State. Even though Ohio
It's gonna
State
be
has
60 fucking degrees. Everybody can play in 60-degree weather. That's why they playing at a neutral place. Fool. It's gonna be 65 degrees.
Oregon get faster when it's warm.
63.
Oregon is faster when it's warm.
they
outside.
faster.
So is
That's
Junkins, and so is Jeremiah Smith. You know he
Jeremiah
smell it and say,
touchdown.
"Oh, this remind me of palm trees."
Oregon faster.
I'm going Oregon.
Why? Because it's hot outside.
Because I picked them the first time when we had pick'ems. Shit.
Yeah, it's hard to beat a team twice, but Oregon, I think
Hey,
they
but
gonna pull that shit off.
I will say this.
Oregon State.
I
Ohio
will
State is
say
playing the best
Ohio
football right
State
now.
is playing very good right
They
now.
are. They
I think
are.
they got a chip on their shoulder. I think their coach has a chip on their shoulder because every time he lose to Michigan, he get mad about shit. This saves his job.
Yeah.
But this is how he keeps his job. He keep losing to Michigan.
keep losing.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to Ohio State. And not
Nope,
because
you
of
already
this-
said it.
Nigga, I can
Spade
change my
stick,
mind.
nigga.
It ain't too late.
Nope.
The game ain't over. Even if I wanted to change it the day before, I could.
Ooh, he
I'm going-
trying to make some ground on you.
No, it's not even that, fool. I think that Ohio State is playing the best football right now. I really, really do. I think offensively, defensively, they are. And I've been watching some clips, and the reason why they lost for real is at the end of the Ohio State that game.
He ran
they
out
called
of time.
they called
How
the
bad that
offense.
play.
They called the offensive pass interference when a defensive back was grabbing my man Jeremiah Smith. He just got him up off him, and they called a flag. And
Remember,
that right
Oregon
there
cheated, too.
ruined the game.
Remember he called like that fake pass
That
interference.
pass interference
Yeah,
at
he
the end of the
cheated.
game, and that kind of fucked it up.
One play
I
can't
think-
determine that game. It was a lot of good plays in that game. The nigga balled out.
That-
And everybody clicking now. That was
Sometimes
early
it
in
can.
the season. Everybody's clicking now.
So that's why I'm going with Ohio State because I
On
think
Ohio
they
State.
clicking more.
All right. I like that. I like
Ohio
that.
State, Daz, you heard that? Yeah. Okay.
I like it. All right.
Yep.
We set.
So
That do
only I could win the week because y'all nigga had all the same picks, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You can
I know we can win too, motherfucker. I win all my games. I have more than you. See how that work? Nigga, you done tried this shit before. Let me go against it.
Y'all gonna level it out though. That's my point. But that's it, man.
I'm the king for a reason, nigga.
Ain't no king. Nothing.
Yeah, up one day, it's 33,
I'm up
32.
And
Up
clearly
one.
he want to follow
It's
me.
just
now.
one Todd.
It's just one.
You sure you don't want to pick?
So what days get two from?
Shit if I know.
So what is it? There is it one or two?
The scoreboard. I'm just.
I saw two from the
But I was
I'm
up
just
one.
going off
so
the
if I'm
scoreboard,
up one and he won 2 games,
Over him,
he
then he will be up.
he will be a 1.
Hey man,
Not
Mathematically,
2.
Tell me which chart is wrong. Show me the chart, and then I can make the adjustment.
see,
Des, I'm
Alright.
telling you.
I put it in there for you
Okay,
to
if
say,
I was
hey, this ain't right.
Niggas go back to week 1.
right, we
go back to week
we
one,
really
man.
want to go back to week 1. We need to probably. Goddamn, who the probably in second
I
place?
got 98.
y'all should, that man sent y'all the chart. Y'all should care about it. It's been a whole week. I'm up 2.
Well, we trusted his math until we didn't.
Hey man, listen. All I know,
I looked at that
the
shit. I was like, man,
scoreboard
that shit
said I'm
wrong
up
as
2.
hell.
I'm gonna go to the scoreboard change.
That
Okay,
shit was wrong.
The scoreboard need to
Then that
change.
shit kept on
Nigga
being
ass
wrong.
up 1.
listen,
Can you
guys.
tell me what? If the
I'm telling you now, goddamn it, the nigga up 1. What
Tell
you
me when I send the chart.
Well, the chart need. Okay, you finna update it now.
Take it kind of bitterly, Daz.
You finna update it now. 33, 32. Got shit, nigga up 1.
All I know is I just go out the scoreboard. I don't argue with the scoreboard.
Of course, you know when
Unless
it
it's not
benefits
in your
you.
face.
What you mean?
Of course, when it benefits
Hey,
you.
listen, man. It's always been right, man. You know,
Yeah,
I don't argue with it.
yeah.
Hey, man.
There's no sport you can wait till the day of and say the chart was wrong.
Well,
Because they don't be getting it wrong.
They probably got more than one person on the chart.
Well, shit, nigga, get your wife to help you out, nigga.
They actually got fucked up.
Go hire you some minions.
Moving on into the dummy of the week.
Dummy.
Dumbass, stupid ass dummy.
some of my
Cam Ward, bring your weak ass to the principal's office. Cam Ward, you have arguably been one of my favorite players for the last 3 years.
It
now.
looks away.
I've watched everything that you did with Washington State, and I applaud it. I know where you came from Eastern Washington with the red turf, all the way to Washington State. Looked real good. I thought that maybe we were going to have an opportunity to get you at Florida State. We was real close, but you decided that you was going to go to the league last year, but then said, you know what? Miami sold you with having a great offensive line. So I like you as a player. I like you. I like your style. I think you're a really great player. I like the way you throw. But I have a real bad problem with the way you handled yesterday. I don't give a fuck if you and your coach had an agreement. I don't know. This is my podcast and my platform with my friends. And so I can do what the fuck I want to do. And so for that, that's why I'm giving you the dummy of the week, because I feel like you sold your teammates short. Your teammates clearly were deeply involved in that game because they were fighting each other on the sidelines, mad because they couldn't stop Iowa State from marching up and down the field. So they were playing their hearts out, only for you to decide that after you broke your records that, yeah, maybe this game don't matter to me. So if it didn't matter to you to break the record, then you shouldn't have played altogether. If you couldn't play the whole time with your teammates, I don't think that you should have played at all. That's just my personal humble opinion. I'm an old school football player. I played at the time when targeting was regular hitting.
We got great hands, nigga.
I played where you could get crackback. I've taken a lot of them.
Yeah.
But I just feel like that, you know, you saw your team short and you played pussy a little bit. And so for that, I'm obligated to, for the people who play and love this game, to give your ass dummy of the week.
Dummy.
Sorry, stupid ass.
Sour,
Dummy.
no good, riding stuck.
Now Cam Newton Jr. Cam Ward. Even though I say that I understood what you did, I didn't like it. I'd have never did it.
Yeah.
And so you earned this dummy, my nigga. Like if you go out there, you up 31 or whatever, nigga, go get 900 yards.
Yeah.
I'm going to get 900. Like me.
Like what?
I understand the business.
I seen Travis Hunter come out the game, and I thought he was done, because I will say they were taking a. I didn't like. At some point, and I get Deion is old school, so Deion looks at it, and I'm sure he said that if I pull him out, it feels like I'm giving up, and so he kept him out there, but they were taking a beating. Travis Hunter went to the sideline. I was like, okay, he good. He done for the night. Mm-hmm. That nigga showed up right back out there.
He ready to play.
He couldn't sit down because he owed it to his teammates. They out there playing, I'm playing.
Do you put any of that on the coach? Because Deion knew to go get $100 million insurance policy, whereas my boy, who gave up 42 points, ain't know to go do that.
Well,
did he? We don't know.
As we've been saying from jump, I think Deion is a trailblazer and a trendsetter. So now that although McGahee did this back in 2006 or 5 or 4 or something, 4, I think that what Deion did can set a precedent for what goes on forward. If you can see the number 1 player, the number 2 player, and even Cam Ward, I give him credit, go out there and play. What the fuck your excuse is, and you're a 3rd, 4th round pick.
Right. I ain't got $100 million insurance policy.
Cool, but you can get some form of an insurance policy. You can get a $2 million, $3 million.
By the time we thought about it, it was too late.
No. I'm talking. I said going forward, it sets a precedent. So next year there should be more people playing and more people willing to
policies,
right. Now, even though, like I said, this is something that's been set. When Willis McGahee did it, we didn't even know that till after the nigga knee imploded. Yeah, everybody was sad, and they was like, "Oh no, he
get paid
$8 million insurance." And then he went on to have a illustrious career.
Facts.
The nigga had a hell of a career in the NFL. So, like, if you playing the game, you playing the game.
Right.
Like, we always taught that if you play the game and think about getting hurt, you're gonna get hurt.
Right.
Like, nigga, go play, go ball out, go do what you do. Because to me, if you have the ability, and it's just me, if you have the ability to go play in the playoff game and risk getting hurt, like everybody playing in the playoff game can risk getting hurt.
Right.
It's the same thing for the Pop Talk Bowl. Don't do them like that. It's the same shit we say on this podcast. Nigga, if we interviewing Barack Obama or we interviewing Big Kilo, like shit, they deserve the same respect if they sit down on that platform. And that's how I feel about it.
Right.
So that's just me and my opinion.
Thank you, Deion, for showing people that shit's even possible. I know a lot of people don't think that shit is even possible. There are plenty of artists, singers, rappers, athletes, everything who can ensure the part of their body that makes their career what their career are. And a lot of people just don't know. So thank you, Deion, for showing that shit is even possible.
Honorable mention,
2025, we
dumbass.
a real small mic.
Honorable mention, dummy. Mississippi Valley State band.
Oh yeah. I seen that. Them niggas raising money.
They're trying to raise money to go and play at the inauguration when you were invited. If you invite me somewhere,
don't they always do that though?
You need to pay for me to get there.
That's what they do though. You got to pay for it. The invitement is your exposure.
Yeah, but what they fucking with them about is nigga raise money to get uniforms, raise money to get the kids some stuff, but don't raise money for us to send you somewhere that nobody even wanted you to go to.
Right. Yeah.
Like you're asking me to give you money to go to something I don't support.
I think they included all that in there. Them niggas cheating you.
Just happened. Jimmy Carter, 39th president of the United States, passed. His son said he died at 100.
What's today? The date.
I know what you finna say.
Yeah, I ain't about to say that. I ain't
don't
gonna
do it right now.
I ain't gonna say that. Don't do it. I'm just, you know what I'm. But that's why I'm asking. What's the date? That's all.
29.
Sunday. So Monday we.
No, nigga. December what?
29.
Okay, cool.
Oh, that's 2 days, ain't it?
Motherfucker, shut up.
Just don't say it.
I ain't gonna say it. I knew not to say it, but
Jimmy Carter, man, you
trash.
Nobel Peace Prize winning president passed away, 100 years old. Rest in peace, Jimmy Carter.
Rest in peace, my boy.
And on that note,
how old was he again? He was
100.
Honey bun.
Broke the century mark.
You did it, my boy.
Yeah.
You a milestone.
Yeah.
Any other news and information we forgot to add on, man? We at episode 300, man.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. Hit us up.
Happy New Year's.
If y'all want to come celebrate a little bit with us next week, we don't know what day yet though.
What y'all win?
I want to do Saturday.
Suited and booted in it, bitch.
I'm coming in here. I'm telling you, I'm look like the little Caesar, man.
I'm gonna go buy me an outfit.
I'm gonna go get my feet did.
I'm going to New Orleans. Going to buy an outfit
so I can come back and you gonna be back in town?
Yeah, I'm coming back Thursday.
Which one of you niggas ain't coming next week?
I'll be back Thursday. I'm leaving tomorrow. I'll be back Thursday.
Episode 300, man. That's a lot, dog.
Y'all want to come? Bring a shot. Come have a fun. We Saturday. What's up?
I think we could arrange that, but we gotta go through the proper channels to do it the right way.
Yeah.
But
Saturday sounds.
But good. Man, no, for real. Like I mean, I know we hadn't got there yet, but just thinking about it, thinking about going from the table to the loft
to your office.
COVID hit. We went to the garage for a second to who to put us out. Then we had to go on Zoom for
COVID put us up
3-4 months. Yeah. To get back together, we switched the seating up
to the factory.
To the factory where we've been at 3 years now.
In a big room, small room.
Yeah, man. Like we really have done everything to make it happen. I know sometimes we don't see the fruits of the labor as much as we would deserve, but we consistent. We like Don Tripp, nigga.
Yeah. Sure.
We like Don Tripp, nigga. We
Don
consistent.
Tripp of this shit, nigga.
And we do it how we want to do it. So on that note, man, we'll be back next week with episode 300 like we never left. Because like we say every week, we never leave.
Bring us some of them
You did.
little blower
You.
horn thing.
Happy New Year's.